Somewhere by the ocean. The air is salty and restless, like all the was we never met. Talking long after the sunset, making excuses just to stay. The tracks look straight when we just looked ahead, but all the dreams we share now wait ahead. Every wave beyond the shore calls once more, just like before. How the days we spent together lead to more. All the tracks beyond the bend still carry on just ahead. There's much more to explore. Names scratched into the sea wall, waiting still where we left them. The waves still find the shoreline, like they always have. The train still rolls beside the ocean. The waves still paint the blue. Oh, somehow the view feels brand new. Every wave being new. The sun still shines on, just like before. Funny how the things we talked about feel so close. Every day beneath the sun still shines on, just like before. Oh, somehow all the things we dreamed of feel so close.
There's only one reason to play this event, and that is to get confirmation that Syuen is not that childhood friend. Good morning, everyone, or wherever it is you are. Thank you for joining me. I hope this is a lore-filled event, because we've been starved of such things for a while now. Thank you. It has actually been a while. Thank you for showing up. Hello, Gabe. Hello, Chisa. Hello, Matt. Hello, everyone else. Good afternoon. She's definitely her. No. No. There's just no way. There's no way. It's just out of the blue, you know? Came out of nowhere.
After all, Privity and I came here for the same goal.
We're in. Can already tell the big crash out. You know, I've complained about stuff, you know, lore reveals in this game before, and then they do it really well, and I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? I'll let it slide. You know, it's happened before. The pretty thing. The pretty thing I was not super happy about when I learned, because they spoiled it in the book. You guys remember that? It's been a while. But then they released, what was it called? Pretty Star? What was the side story called? Whatever. Doesn't really matter. They released that side story and it was unbelievable. And I was like, you know what? I forgive you guys. I thought Frisia becoming pretty was a total mistake. Turns out they handled it so well. So you know what? I'll leave it to them. but I am a little bit skeptical. It did hit the corner. I don't even think it ever will. We'll see. Maybe one day. Actually, sad? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a sad story? I need a lot of common Eisen L. Common? Common, huh? There's no indication. Well, I'm going to be listening in English, but if Jian appears, I'm going to be really sad because I want to hear it in Japanese. I want to hear what happened. I don't think I'm going to roll for anyone because if you look at my gems, it's the saddest thing you've seen in a while. Fourth Annie is what? 4 months away? Oh, thank you, Toma. Tomalani. Came across an interesting comment about the summer mat. It features the Rafflesia and Titan alum. Both smell like rotten corpses. To attract bugs and pollinate them, a hint for what's to come from SU. Is my brain not working right now? What does that even mean? Japanese is probably meta here. I do English, even though, you know my preferences. I do English for the viewers. We've already took a vote. Got to do at least one tenor. No. I don't even think she's good. I actually don't know anything about her. What am I saying? Look how sad this is. Got 4 months until Half Annie. Less than 4 months. There's no way that I'm going to be able to save enough points. What's for illiterate? 438k gems here? Bro, what? How, Void? How did you skip the summer banner? Wait, do you even solo raid with those gems? You know what? That's fine. We don't need to. I have 1k tickets. Did you see my Cinderella polls? I had 1,400 or like 1,500. Now I'm down to 1,000 because of Cinderella. If that happens again, if Fourth Annie is like Scarlet Altar, let's say, and she looks awesome, then it's over. What do you want me to do? Oh, you've been saving this whole time for Hansel and Gretel? Wow. I don't get that many people going that hard in those characters, but you got 5k in a dream. You got 5 gems? Still blows me away that Cinderella is Aoi Yuki. It's pretty similar to Taiho from Azure Lane, which is why I'm such a huge fan. Okay, that's like my OG gacha game, right? That was one of the first gacha games I covered on this channel. And so that's why I was like, oh dude, Cinderella's voiced by Aoi Yuki. It's over. Like, that's my favorite character of the game. Easy. Not even joking. Seeing Maxwell is more worth the poll. All right, I'll do 2 singles. I don't really care. You know, just save it for the standard poll. You know, this isn't a polling stream. This isn't Cinderella tier. All right, fuck it. So she didn't come out, right? She didn't come out in 2 polls. This is what we're here for. Actually, this is what we're here for. But what the hell is this music? That does not fit at all. What's this? Oh, okay. Dorothy's come back. That means Cinderella skin has a higher chance of coming back. We're almost there, boys. That's the only costume gacha, right? Yeah. Claim my free stuff. Co-op finally getting their little thing here. All right, cool. Little updates. We like to see it. All right. Are we ready? Oh, is that background YouTube compliant? Absolutely not. No, it's not. I don't know what it is with my streams though, because we've seen some raunchy shit on the stream. All right, like we've zoomed in on these streams into these characters, but nothing. But on my regular YouTube videos, as soon as I show like this amount of cleavage or something, that amount gets flagged. Oh, you're done, demonetized. I don't get it. It's like, dude, what? Stupid. I got like the dumbest AI bot monitoring my channel or something. Okay, log in. Who cares about rolling? Who cares about anything else? Going straight in. Are we good? Was audio good? It's been a while. I always gotta make sure. Roll with it. A door opening. This happens almost every single event. Every single event starts with the door opening.
How's everyone coming along?
Syuen's here.
Syuen?
What? Why do you look so surprised? Am I not allowed to drop by?
No, that's not it. It's just unexpected. You've been so busy lately, you haven't come by to run tests yourself in a while.
Considering the current situation, with the Third Surface Reclamation War coming up, I've got to do my part. Besides, there's something on my mind, too.
Something bothering you?
It's nothing.
Are we gonna get a section of why they went to the beach and what they did there?
Anyway, how are preparations going?
It's going splendidly, of course. Maxwell's been tuning my weapons herself.
Oh yeah? Then I'll lend a hand too.
You will? Personally? What's gotten into you?
Wow, it's been so long. Syuen's actually gonna tune my weapons herself.
Kind of forget that Laplace actually sounds smarter in English than in Japanese.
Like I said, it's the Third Surface
she has-
Reclamation War. I've got to do whatever I can.
She has at least like 8 more IQ points in the English version.
If
Or at least it
Bacillus
sounds like it.
performs the worst again, there's no telling what'll happen.
Fear not, Syuen. With this powered-up hero suit you gave me, I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Right, I suppose so. Well, putting all those worries aside, things were a bit rushed when I gave you your new suit up on the surface. I figured it'd also be a good chance to see you guys again after so long.
I see. In that case, it's good you came.
So 0 IQ instead of -8. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Where's Drake, by the way?
Apparently, after her last body scan, they flagged some areas for further examination.
Wait, so she's straight up not in this event at all?
So she went to follow up on that.
So she'll be a while then.
I didn't realize that we really are gonna get a Matisse event without Drake, right? Being featured at all. Whereas Absolute, all 3 of them released at the same time, basically. Do you guys think it's because they experimented with Absolute? They wanted to see if people would enjoy having all 3 released at the same time, and then they saw it didn't do so well, or it didn't do as well as they thought, so they're like, okay, we should stick with the 2, and then like have Drake appear later on. Yeah, and there's a ton of favorite items too. Drake is part 2. Well, part 2 is Maxwell banner, right? Unless there's a part 3. Leave and shift up feels pity. You think so? After a Cinderella banner, you think these guys feel any remorse? This is the most popular character in the game. A lot of people felt complaining. Yeah, I think they just took feedback and decided not to do a triple banner.
That's okay with me. It's been forever since it was just the three of us.
Imagine if they do a trio collab banner after this. The only thing I ask from the Persona banner is that they don't release ultra meta characters, please. So I don't know if I'm gonna roll on that.
Now that you mention it, you're right. You and I were original Matisse members, back before Drake even joined, weren't we?
That's right. With that in mind, for this test, let's channel our prototype days and go harder than real combat. Maxwell, Syuen, let's start the test already.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm raring to go.
Pipe down, would you? Fine, just get into position. I'll start the simulation.
Roger, Hero Dash.
Laplace dashes out the operations room, taking up position in the center of the simulation room.
Syuen, Maxwell, I'm in position.
Good. Get ready.
Laplace, ready.
Syuen gazes at Laplace standing in the center of the room, then looks over at Maxwell, who is watching the monitors in the operations room.
Just like it used to be.
Old memories come flooding back. That's how it starts? Okay. Look how small she is, dude. Do you think she's like 2 feet tall here? She's already what? 4'2"? I guess a fuck. Collab banners are made to refill our gems, because yeah. Listen, dude, I loved Persona 5, but I am not pulling for any Persona 5 characters, alright? They appear in every other gacha ever. There's like 18 gachas that feature them. I think we're good.
Outshine the stars.
Joke's on them, I won't roll even if they're on meta. Thing is,
Class
yeah,
dismissed.
I think
Good
I'm the
job,
same way.
everyone.
I can't, dude. We're too close, and the bunny event's gonna be awesome. You just know it. We're just too close to fourth Annie. If it's the twins, if it's Scarlet Altar, if it's like a brand new unit. The fuck are these units, bro?
Let's do this.
Who got lucky with treasures? Has anyone done testing yet? Maybe it hasn't been long enough. Fuck, dude. I got shit.
Me? Are we going to do some marine life exploration?
It doesn't really matter. Let's just put
Promise
Cinderella.
we'll be together even by the beach,
I don't even have a
Prince.
bird. I don't even have a B1. It's okay. Sugar. Hey, collapse. Clap. Those games were childhood. Sugar. Everyone's saying sugar. Sugar got the rappy treatment. Flora Phantom next. Not Rosanna? Well, congratulations to Sugar. All right, let's do this. Dealing with Arcanite 6.5 anniversary. Are you trying to get Wang? Dude, I got Wang, and I was talking with Prism about it. Like, he's too strong and boring. Chen Alter is so much more fun. It's not even close. Okay, let's get back into it. The sound of a TV drifts through the dark room. Is the music supposed to be playing still? Grand music swells as a stylishly dressed female hero appears on the TV.
The hero has arrived! Let's go, fellow heroes! Onwards!
The girl's eyes sparkle as she stares at the TV spellbound. I don't think the music is supposed to be playing. I think it's bugged. It is? It's kind of out of place, but okay.
Onwards!
Evil, come forth!
Oh no. Oh no, did you guys see that? Oh no. You guys saw that, right? But it didn't look like a bear. It didn't look like a bear. Oh, fuck. They're not doing this, are they?
No matter what torment you inflict on others, so long as I, the Ultra Hero, still stands, hope will never be extinguished.
It was a bunny, right? Yeah, that was a bunny. That was a bunny. That was the one detail that we didn't see in the key visual. That I was like, oh, there's no way it's her because she's not holding a certain item.
Justice shall never be defeated!
That was a bunny. Yes, that is a bunny. The girl makes small flailing motions with her arms.
Never be defeated!
Hey-ya!
Once the Ultra Hero has defeated every last Rapture Fiend, she stands tall before the camera.
Another victory for the heroes!
The girl's eyes light up at the sight.
So cool.
Does that mean Syuen is like a fan of Mustang? He was behind this, I'm assuming. The current Mustang, not Mustard. I doubt Mustard would do something like that. Guess we'll find out.
Syuen, what? Why is it so dark in here?
What the? What? Don't tell. Wait, Max.
You scared me.
I do think this looks really good compared to her usual outfit. I might actually pick this up if I end up getting Maxwell.
Ow! My knee hurts.
Oh wait, she actually is like 2 feet tall.
What the heck? Why did you barge in without knocking?
What are you even talking about? This is my lab. You're the one who broke in.
Maxwell glances at the TV screen.
You know, you don't have to hide the fact that you're watching that. There's nothing wrong with a kid liking superhero movies.
I don't like that stuff, and I'm not a kid.
Bruh. The girl quickly switches channels.
Right. Is that why you ditched that fancy room of yours? So you could watch this in here?
That's... Father doesn't approve of this.
Oh, did we get to see Dad? Syuen shrinks back deep into the sofa. Maxwell roughly ruffles Syuen's hair.
Hey, what the...
Don't start scrunching up your face and scowling already. Keep that up and you'll never grow any taller.
Who says I won't? I'm gonna grow super tall. Father's really tall, and so is... Anyway, I'm gonna grow taller.
Ah, is that so? I'm sure you're going to grow nice and tall, little Syuen. Now, this grown-up has work to do, so why don't you see yourself out? Believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty capable researcher. I've got research to conduct.
You only work here because Father pays you.
Oh, really now?
I'm his daughter, and the rightful heir to Macilla's. There's nowhere in Macilla's I can't go.
Is that right? My employment contract is strictly with Macilla's Industry. Babysitting little pipsqueaks like you isn't in the fine print. Besides, heir or not, the only one with clearance to go anywhere inside Macilla's is the CEO. Got it?
Mm,
I never should have set foot in that break room that day.
do you regret meeting me?
What?
What?
Am I not welcome here anymore? Do I have to leave?
Fine. Just sit there quietly and watch your TV.
I knew you were gonna let me stay. I'm hungry.
This little brat.
Oh, you cheeky little... There are some snacks over there. Help yourself.
I'm gonna eat them, even without your permission.
Yeah, eat up. That's how you'll grow taller.
Yeah, that worked out.
I will grow up tall, just as tall as father.
Syuen pops a cookie into her mouth and grows 0.5 millimeter. She grows a plank taller. She resumes flipping through the channels.
Quit switching channels and just watch one of those superhero movies you like so much.
I told you, I don't like them.
Doom scrolling? Syuen quickly changes the channel.
I like watching the news.
Following the failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War,
Oh shit, hold on.
the central government has stated that the Big Three also bear a share of the responsibility. Citing the steady decline of Macilla's Industries' NIKKE development technology as a primary cause,
Hold on. Following the second reclamation. So this must be pretty recent. How long ago was the second reclamation war? Like 40 years ago? That was the Johan. Oh, when did that happen? 60? Oh boy. What do we got? 60, right? 60. Okay. Yeah, 60. 60 years ago, the news is broadcasting this. So let's say, give or take, 2 to 3 years. Maybe it's not like right after the war ended, right? The war ends. Then this happens. Okay, so Syuen is potentially 60 plus years old. That's... There you go. She sure doesn't act like it, but...
they
All
announced
right.
they will launch a formal protest with Macilla's CEO, NIKKE. While there is widespread acknowledgement of NIKKE's accomplishments, the public has also voiced criticism that his direction for NIKKE development no longer aligns with the ARC's future.
NIKKE must be the father. I'm just gonna guess that that's his name.
What are they saying? Father's being criticized? Why?
Don't pay it any mind. It's just the central government pinning the blame on others, same as always.
Never heard of that name anywhere else, from what I know. In no point in this game have they ever mentioned the name NIKKE in anywhere else, so... Okay.
Pinning the blame on others?
You know the Second Surface Reclamation War ended in failure, right?
Yeah, I heard. A whole lot of NIKKEs from our company died too.
You know your stuff. At first, they pointed fingers at the executive commander, New Hope.
Yep. Nice.
After he bailed, they needed someone else to stick their teeth in, refusing to take responsibility until the very end.
I really like that. I like how they talk about that there, because sometimes you need a little bit more of that in NIKKE. Because for us, we're like total lore nerds. We know what's going on, but newer people, they need a little more context. That's nice.
Can't have public opinion turning against them after all.
But why blame us for it?
Because ever since we entered the Ark, Macilis hasn't put out a single high-performance NIKKE.
Ooh. That's a weird way to put it. Ever since we entered the Ark? Macilis was established before the Ark was built? Is that true? Macilis was like a subsidiary of VTC. I thought this whole time they were established within the Ark. I didn't think they moved into it. This was known. They help with the elevator. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You do know the original technology to manufacture NIKKEs belongs to our company, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Right.
I heard grandmother was the one who developed it.
Oh, we got grandma. Oh, shit.
That's right. Your grandmother, the first CEO, created the prototype for every
Don't
NIKKE.
tell me who grandma is. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
After that, she went on to develop the Grimm's model NIKKEs as a minor variant.
I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her.
Then, once she'd established the production methods for mass-produced NIKKEs and NIKKEs with unique designs, she handed the reins over to your father, the second CEO, and devoted herself to research.
Is this grandma the one? Oh man, because to be able to develop a NIKKE, you have to understand what nymph is. Created the prototype for every NIKKE. And then she created the Grimm's model as well. She created Lilyweiss. Who is this grandma? Yeah. This grandma is crazy. She knows about nymph. Hopefully. Most likely. Like this grandma's like the key to everything. She's still alive?
From what I've heard, up until we entered the Ark, they kept researching that technology under the leadership of the central government and poured everything into boosting the NIKKE's performance. But after we took refuge in the Ark, President Enmei threw his weight behind the telecom industry instead of advancing NIKKEs. NIKKE technology practically stopped progressing altogether. That's exactly what those guys want to use against us. They claim the Second Surface Reclamation War failed because the NIKKEs weren't powerful enough. That's the reason there's been no NIKKE advancement since we entered the Ark. It's because Macilis won't reveal the original NIKKE manufacturing technology, or at least that's how they want to frame it.
Why would they do that?
First off, how is Syuen understanding any of this? Isn't she like 6 years old?
If they win the PR battle, they can dump more of the responsibility onto Macilis. And even if it fails, they might still be able to get their hands on the original NIKKE blueprints.
She's built different. Yeah, what is she, like Cecil level? Like, how smart is she? You say this to a 20-year-old, they're like, what are you talking about? Syuen munches on a sweet biscuit.
What? Keep going!
Never mind. What am I doing telling all this to a kid? At any rate, you don't need to worry about it. This is your father we're talking about, You think something like this would even make him bat an eye? Looks to me like the central government's losing it with all these problems bubbling up one after another. Once they come to their senses, they're the ones who'll be sorry. Bacillus will never fall.
Well, that's good.
So how about you stop racking that little brain of yours and focus on eating well so you grow up big and strong, eh? Worrying too much will stunt your growth.
Why do you keep harping on my height?
Who could that be at this hour?
Is anyone in?
Yes, come in.
Pardon the intrusion.
Okay. Jian is a normal person. Jian really is her older sister. Like a proper older sister. Okay. She actually just looks maybe what, like 4, 5 years older? Okay. We got confirmation now. Okay, so Jian is not some queer, like this weird other thing. She is like a half sister, proper half sister. Okay.
Father's been asking for you, Maxwell.
The boss. Right now?
Yes, he said to come to the CEO's office.
Oh, all right.
By the way, I was wondering where my little cutie had wandered off to. So this is where you were. Since Maxwell has to go see Father, why don't you come along with me, sweetie?
No, I'm not going.
Sweetie, don't you think it's rude to linger in someone's lab when they're not around? If Father were to find out, he'd be alarmed.
Fine, I'll go.
Syuen climbs down from the sofa and trudges off.
Hey, Pipsqueak. I'll stock up on snacks, so stop by again sometime.
Okay.
I wonder if the British accent comes from her evil from her evil genes. Yeah, that's true. Her mom must be very British. Purple-haired British. Unless that's also her father's dominant gene.
See you next time.
That unsettling air about her. She's exactly like her father, isn't she?
Unsettling.
No wonder Syuen's so spooked and can't stand her.
That's a homely vibe. Are you kidding me?
How's Syuen even supposed to go up against that? The next successor's bound to be Jian. But what'll become of Syuen?
Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Okay. How does Jian end up in MMR then?
Forget it. What's the point in worrying? At any rate, that Pipsqueak's life will still turn out better than a working stiff like me. Well, time to get back to work.
I'm so sorry, Maxwell. The foreshadowing on that. Actually, both of your lives kind of turned to shit, let's be real. But Maxwell is like endless torment. That is so sad. Her saying that and then she gets put in the squad with two literal idiots. Okay. That's so funny.
I won't let anyone ruin our long-awaited vacation. Be gone.
What if Cecil is Jen's mom? No. Cecil looks and acts like she's single, okay? Little does she know, she will remain a babysitter, yeah, forever.
So,
Forever now.
this is how powerful maids can be.
Until the queen is defeated, that's her job.
Jian.
Cecil British? Was she British? I don't think she was.
My older half-sister.
Yes.
This is your sister.
Whoa!
Go on. Say hello.
Damn, he really does look super Chinese. They are Chinese, right?
Hello there, sweetie. My name's Jen.
Wait, so he's got like the thing. Is that part of his face, or is it like a makeup thing? He's got the things above his eyes, but she's got it below.
A sister I'd never met, brought home out of nowhere by my beloved father. She was clever and capable and so...
Miss Syuen, did you hear? They say Miss Jian developed a new NIKKE brain scan technology.
Oh, so basically Cecil. Jian is literally like Cecil then. Actually, no, that's unfair. Cecil really is like a deity in terms of her smarts, but I don't know. They might be comparable. Anyways, sorry, that doesn't
Apparently,
mean
it
it's...
can scan a NIKKE even after it's lost its memories. Pretty impressive for someone so young, isn't it?
Lala, whose maid are you? If you like her that much, go work for her.
Oh my, don't say that. You'll always be the very best to me, young miss.
Sure, I was jealous that she got to work alongside father.
Looks like a Chinese web novel character. Yeah, that guy is, that guy's kind of a Chad, I'm not gonna lie. Looks
I
like
didn't
it.
despise her to this extent.
Despise her? Oh, just jealousy?
Miss Syuen, Miss Jian is here to see you.
Again?
Hi, sweetie. Why don't we grab a bite together?
Even when I lashed out and pushed her away, she never gave up. She'd always show up, asking me to eat with her. Even so, there was something unsettling about her.
What?
How come that thing's perpetually glued to your side? Is it your personal maid or something?
Oh. That's what. That thing? Oh. That explains it.
That thing? Don't tell me you mean Lala.
Yes.
Lala is not a thing. She's a maid who's precious to me.
Oh my, young miss. Ah, is that so?
Is there a chance Lala is a NIKKE? Also, what is his face? That's adorable. She is a human? Okay.
My apologies.
We don't know for sure, right?
I had no idea she meant so much to you. I'll keep that in mind from now on.
But it definitely is on track with how Syuen sees things. Go back to Morty, right? The whole case with Morty. She just saw Morty as like trash for experimentation. Yeah, she is human. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. They would never ever use this model and then say it's a NIKKE. This is always reserved for humans, so yeah.
Whenever I got angry, she'd immediately apologize and change her stance. The reason I came to fear her so much. Lala!
So, She was playing maid while spying on us all along. Awfully brazen of her.
It all began
just
the
kill her?
moment Lala died at my father's hand.
He just shoots her. All right.
You seem rather fond of that woman.
What?
Every time I wonder where you've wandered off to, there you are, in Maxwell's lab. Am I wrong?
I just go there sometimes.
Sweetie? Are you still angry with me?
Jin stops in her tracks. So she must have reported to her father that Lala was a spy.
Are you still sore about me turning that thing into a NIKKE?
Don't talk about Lala like she's an object! Lala is...
Your personal maid and a spy. Isn't that right? Which is why Father killed her.
I know that.
And despite knowing that, you're still angry? I don't quite understand. I mean, that maid was caught spying, so Father shot her. Since you were having such a hard time living without her, I simply took the brain we had in storage at the lab and made it into a NIKKE for you.
Is this a Syuen event or a Jin event? 'Cause this character is just getting better and better.
What exactly is there to get so upset about?
Because that's not Lala!
The brain's the same though, right?
So what if it's the same brain? She doesn't remember anything at all! She doesn't have any memories of our time together. Whatever that thing is, it's not Lala! It's nothing but scrap metal!
Ah, because she has no memories. That part can't be helped. If you want to reuse the brain of someone who was a spy, a memory wipe is a must.
Who asked you to bring Lala back to life? I never said I needed a maid!
But you cried every single day, sweetie. Without that maid by your side, you wouldn't even eat or sleep properly.
Yeah, Jin is a very caring sister.
So, naturally, I figured the only way to get back to your normal self would be to bring that maid back.
I think she's sincere, right? She seems very sincere about this. She's just not right. She's not quite there. She's too logical. More than that, there's just an absence of almost empathy. Almost. She's being empathetic here. But desensitized, sociopath. She genuinely believes this is fine, which makes her even more interesting. But also is totally Jin.
Turning her into a NIKKE was the most efficient way to do so. It was all for your sake, don't you see?
You don't know anything about me, so don't pretend it was all for me. You know nothing. Nothing, you hear me?
Syuen runs off.
Little sisters really are a handful.
Fix this.
Sorry, what are we fixing?
Damn. First time in color. That looks cool. A little band, whatever you call it. Yo, this outfit is fire. What happens to this guy? Guess we'll see.
Didn't you see? The central government is pinning the Second Surface Reclamation War on us. I'm ordering you to do damage control.
You want me to do that?
You're in charge of the NIKKE's equipment, aren't you?
Is that a hint of British accent? I hold on.
Develop something suitable and throw it their way.
Do you think something like that just appears the moment you snap your fingers?
No, right?
Does it not? Is that really all the Chief of Massilis's equipment is capable of?
No. It's not.
Fine. I'll do it. Sure, I'll just snap my fingers and make it happen. But before I do, mind if I ask you something? Just out of curiosity.
Go on.
Why did you commit yourself so fully to the Second Surface Reclamation War?
What's wrong with giving the most important war in human history my full support?
That was probably true for the First Surface Reclamation War. But definitely not for the Second War. Countless mass-produced NIKKEs from Massilis were secretly deployed. They went up to the surface carrying a suspiciously large number of devices.
Hold on. What?
Almost as if installing those devices was the real objective, and the outcome of the war didn't even matter.
Oh, okay. And fuck me, dude. Isn't this almost the insignia of, is it VTC? It almost looks like a Pina's necklace. It's just missing one more diamond. The theme of diamonds or stars or whatever this is so prevalent in this game. It's trying to tell us something, but we just can't make out of it. But it's so close. You guys know what I'm talking about? This is so close to looking like Pina's necklace. Would make sense he's a part of VTC. Yeah, it's just weird that it's missing one. Like, what's up with that? It's weird. Okay, sorry. That is not super important, I'm
What
sure.
were those devices?
An improved version of the alpha particle purification device.
Okay. I mean, reasonable.
Huh? Why are you being so forthcoming?
There's no reason to hide it. Soon, communications will be strong enough to connect to blah blah even on the surface.
Whoa. Seriously? That'd be some insane performance. But why not announce it? Something like this could completely turn public opinion around.
I'm saving it for something better. Handing this over for free would be a waste of my talents, don't you think?
Is that so?
Blob is 60 years old? That's what you're concerned about?
Those devices, is that really all they're capable of?
What more would there be?
Who knows? Your talents are so very exceptional after all.
Don't pretend like you have the brain cells to figure this out. It's a waste of time.
Right. Well, this brain cell wasting wage slave will take her leave then.
How's the small one doing these days? I hear she's been treating your lab like it's her own room.
Man, I feel bad for Maxwell. She's so much more of a character without the other two. She's like, she gets room to breathe. Damn.
Hang on. Are you talking about Syuen? Who talks about their own daughter like that?
I asked how she is.
Syuen? Well, she's eating okay and having fun. She's growing up just fine.
That's not what I'm asking.
Oh, great. One of these guys, huh?
Is she still hung up on that rust bucket maid of hers?
Was I correct or was I correct? Wait, what the fuck? Why would he refer to... Wait, didn't they turn her into a NIKKE? So how is that even... What? How is that... No. She must have been human. Why would he call a human a rust bucket? Unless he's referring to her after. That's weird. That's a weird way. Okay. That's weird.
Come on. If you're worried about her, just say so. Why do you have to beat around the bush?
Answer me.
She is... Yeah. But wouldn't you just say hung up about that maid instead of... Okay. It's just weird.
She's a lot better now. Turns out sweets are the best cure when kids are feeling down.
And what has she been doing since coming out of her depression?
What's she been doing? What else can a kid be doing? She watches TV and pokes around my lab.
So nothing but childish nonsense.
What do you expect from a child? Surely you're not expecting her to join me in my research, are you?
She's part of the Macillus family. She ought to be different.
What? Are people born into the Macillus family wired differently from everyone else?
Seems like that method didn't work either.
Maxwell is so normal compared to this dude. This guy...
Huh?
Then it comes down to Jian after all. But the risk is far too great.
Is this dude actually like Elon or something? What do you mean that method? Did he like donate his sperm? Oh, not donate, but use it to create these kids? Edmund Musk. He murked the maid to get Syuen researching? Oh no. To see how she would react? You think she was even a spy in the first place? Oh boy. Alright.
Are you talking about a successor? Are you planning to retire, sir?
Eventually. Now leave.
Okay. I'm going.
She still can't grow out of her childish habits. The big one is far too inhuman.
The big one? Did you just refer to Jian as the big one? Are we throwing hands? This dude just... Alright. Maybe he really wanted sons. And he got 2 girls instead.
Well, the small one is far too human. And soft. The only glimmer of hope is that the clever one has latched onto the small one. But that one's just as soft.
Oh, Jian? Jian is just as soft. Didn't you just call her inhuman just a moment ago?
For the sake of Macillus's future, placing the small one at the top would be the more efficient move. But if she can't fix that soft streak of hers, she's of no use to me. As things stand, the big one is my only recourse. Which isn't good. If I put her in charge, she's bound to clash with NIKKE.
Oh. Really? The NIKKE of the past? I feel like they would have gotten along really well. They were both heartless. They were both logically speaking.
But the small one hasn't proven her ability to be put in charge. There's no telling whether she's simply too soft, or that she's truly incapable. If only the small one would show some capability, another path might open up.
You guys think you're talking about Maxwell? Hold on, what? Oh, the clever one is latched onto the small one. I see what you mean. I see what you guys are saying. Yeah, clever one is Maxwell. Maxwell is soft. Okay. All right, thanks. Here we go. If only the small one would show some capability, another path might open up. I mean, she's already well more than a capable dude. She's like 6 years old. Like, what do you want from a 6-year-old? What do you want her to do?
But is that even possible?
What were you doing at 6? Let me know. What were you doing at 6? Emma gazes at the screen. On a vast map, a red zone is blinking.
Things are already in motion. There's no turning back now.
That was way too vague. Yeah. On a vast map, a red zone is blinking. Okay.
Now that it's begun, I can't afford to miss this opportunity.
What is he planning? Alpha particle diffusers or whatever it was, placed on the surface. Something is beginning. The queen is in hiding, so the queen is out of the equation. What has begun? What are they doing? Something to do with the ultramassive core? But what? Tracking heretics? No. He's tracking, yeah, he's tracking something. Which is why he could see the big red thing on the screen. But that's all we got.
The odds of the small one blossoming before then. I should start thinking of a way to put a leash on the big one.
No. Let her blossom. Stay away, you freak. Suppress something in the arc or outside. Maybe he can bypass. Hold on, I don't want to listen. Here. Perhaps something in the arc or outside. You can bypass Simon's block on the queen. I don't know. She wasn't doing anything though. That's the thing. She really was just a coward. And rebuilding or refurbishing her base, basically. I don't think it was her he was tracking. Jeez, leash, back pain from massive jugs. Maybe he put like a mind seal on her. No, the sound didn't cut out. I just clicked off. Just so I can like talk. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, the game was teasing us some big lore drops, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, let's keep going. There's just nothing to go on.
Big liar. You said it would go away, that it blew over soon. That it was on the news again today. They were bad-mouthing Father again.
Look, Pipsqueak. I'm already swamped with that as it is. So play by yourself today, okay?
You're busy. Why?
You really are your father's daughter. You talk just like him.
Really? I take after Father?
That wasn't meant as a compliment.
Man, so Syuen has daddy issues, sister issues. No wonder, man. No wonder she turned
Never
into
mind.
that other
I'm genuinely
version.
busy today, so just watch your movie in the back and then leave.
Why are you busy?
Because your dad put me in charge of cleaning up this mess you're throwing a fit over.
But why you?
Why else? Because that's how things are for a working stiff.
This is around the time VTC got destroyed. Yes. But way earlier, I think. I think it's probably been at least half a decade, maybe more.
When the boss says jump, you say, how high? Besides, you probably don't realize it, but I'm actually pretty competent. So, I get the honor of busting my chops on your father's behalf.
On Father's behalf. So, if this gets done, it'll help Father?
I reckon so. It's meant to smooth things over with the public, after all. All I have to do is come up with some newfangled NIKKE equipment and parade it before the press. Which means I've got to stare at these NIKKE blueprints again until my brain goes numb. So play by yourself today.
Syuen comes up besides Maxwell.
Are these NIKKE blueprints?
That's right. Most of it's encrypted. The only thing we can really modify is the external equipment. So calling them blueprints is a bit of a misnomer. That's true for now, at least.
So you can only add stuff?
Since we can't properly decode the internal structure, adding to the exterior is the only way to push the specs up.
I thought when she said most of it's encrypted, it's like encrypted to her, but not to... It's encrypted to Missilis entirely? So they have NIKKE... Yeah, so... How did that even happen? Their mother or the grandmother just encrypted everything? And then passed it down to her next generation? Yeah, they own the tech, but it's encrypted to themselves, so that must have been what happened. BTC. Yeah, they can only add on to it. They can't go like this water bottle, right? All they can do is take this thing off and replace it with something else. But the water remains the same. They can't change the contents of the water. That's basically what she just said here. Yeah, they can't innovate on NIKKE tech. The grandma like encrypted it, or it's something encrypted it. That's so weird. All right.
So developments gradually shifted toward piling on external equipment.
And NIKKE's energy output is based on the core, right?
Or they are stupid. That's a possibility.
You know about that too.
Of course I do. I'm my father's daughter too, you know. Syuen knows far more. Enough to work alongside father. But I know the fundamentals of a NIKKE structure.
Wow, very impressive. Understanding all this at your age?
Don't think I'm happy just because you gave me a compliment. Anyway, about a NIKKE's energy. Is there really no way to make it run off something else?
Nope, there isn't. Every other method we've tried has failed.
What about amplifying the core's energy internally?
The body can't handle it. It falls apart.
Really? But based on the structure in that blueprint, it looked like it ran on core energy far stronger than this.
What blueprint?
There's a library that only our family can enter. That's where I saw it. A blueprint for a NIKKE prototype. Or at least that's what it was labeled.
A blueprint for a prototype, huh? I've seen it myself among the classified documents. But from what I recall, it was hard to pin down what exactly enabled a body to withstand that kind of energy.
Did Lilith have 2 cores? No. I don't think so. They're not talking about having more than 1 core. It's just amplifying the core that's already there. Which can only refer to the Grimm's models. The Grimm's models are just the same thing with amplified cores. And the nymph helps them sustain that because of their strong sense of will. Their strong sense of self allows them to become that strong or something.
No, I'm certain that what I saw back then...
Syuen,
I think I could change it.
Syuen steps a little closer. She stares intently at the NIKKE blueprint.
I think it's possible. Can I mess with this for a bit?
huh? Sure.
Syuen places her hand on the screen.
If I rework the structure connected to the core like this, and reinforce the body like that...
A week later,
That was fast. Way too fast. I told you to handle this properly, but this feels like you didn't think things through at all.
Why don't you take a look first? Then we'll talk.
Enme opens the file.
A proposal to revise the NIKKE core energy structure?
Enme reads through the report slowly.
I've never seen it analyzed like this before.
Pretty feasible, don't you think? Do you know who came up with it?
It wasn't you.
This is the work of your youngest daughter, sir.
The small one did this.
Wouldn't you normally say younger daughter? If there's 2. You say youngest when there's 3 or more. Maybe it's a poor choice of words.
Yep. Who'd have ever imagined she had this kind of talent? My goodness. It's like you said, boss. People from Bacillus really are built differently. She fiddled around with the blueprints and the simulation program for a bit. And she came up with this, just like that.
You're saying the small one created this?
Calling your own daughter the small one. Honestly, at least call her by her name.
Hold off on sending this to the central government.
Huh? Why?
Because it's necessary.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Wait in your lab. I'll discuss the follow-up steps with you soon.
Fine. Will do.
How was the central government able to regulate these guys? They don't seem to have like an internal audit unless this shows up later. Like, can't they just withhold secrets? VTC has been vanquished. How was the central government... Like, what do they even do to keep these guys under check? Like, I don't see any control or anything. Like, they can just do whatever they want and withhold technology as they, you know, case in point, are doing right now. NIKKE must be the audit. No internal morals. Yeah, Mustard was able to do... I was thinking Missilus especially because of the VTC shenanigans, right? A lot of VTC researchers went over to Missilus, aka MMR. So you'd think they'd have stricter policies. They'd be under more audits. Maxwell
Talent
leaves the
for
room.
NIKKE design. That changes things.
ENIC is not the same as the central government. That is true. So the central government still has failed to audit these guys, or something else is happening that's so important that it doesn't even matter. And also this guy's face. That does not speak as a good guy.
Let's see whether this was a fluke or genuine talent.
Enmei picks up the receiver.
Get in touch with the small one. Tell her to come to my office.
This guy.
I think I forgot the recipe.
Don't get in my way.
Even if she audits them, who to say she
Glass slippers
shares
is
with the
sparkling
what
today,
happens.
too.
Yeah.
I got all dirty. I'll have to change.
But the
later.
central government doesn't even trust ENIC, right? They were trying to replace ENIC with Cecil, if you remember. So they don't even trust ENIC. So like, what are they doing this whole time? They don't have their own auditing system. They're completely reliant on ENIC. I guess ENIC is just that powerful. After Cecil failed, she had, tightened her grasp on the central government, I guess. And of course, Anderson is like a deputy chief. So maybe he was like doing some work, making it better, right? Yeah. Okay.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Father, he's putting me in charge of cleaning up the mess.
What?
He said I should go to you for the details. He said he's looking forward to what I can do. So, what should I do now? Where do I start? I can do anything.
You mean he wants you to put together a proper energy improvement proposal?
He said I get to decide for myself what I want to make.
He even said it's up to you? And yet he told you to come talk to me?
Yep.
Well, that's just great. I'm done for. Looks like I've been roped in good.
What do you mean done for?
What was I thinking? Getting myself mixed up in all this. Political stuff is my kryptonite.
Maxwell ruffles her own hair in frustration.
Maxwell?
I never should have set foot in that break room.
Break room? You want to take a break? Right now?
That's not what I meant. Syuen,
Yes.
do you want to become the next CEO?
What?
I asked if you want to be the next CEO.
Why are you suddenly bringing that up?
This is no ordinary task we're undertaking. Did you know Jian shot up to become the next in line for CEO the moment she improved the memory erasure device?
Of course I know. Everyone went on and on about how amazing it was.
Well, that's what this is all about. It's a chance to show the world how remarkable you are and prove you're worthy of becoming the next CEO.
Really? It's that big a deal?
Yeah. So do you still want to do it?
I don't know. I don't know about any of that. I want Father to think I'm useful.
Fuck. That's horrible. That is horrible.
I want to work alongside Father in his office, like Jian does. I want to be someone he can rely on. I want to be praised by him, time. Is that not reason enough?
It's enough. Why wouldn't it be? All right. What do I have to lose?
Yeah,
Let's
Maxwell.
do it.
You'll help me?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, it all goes sideways and I'll just quit.
Worst case scenario, you end up with 2 idiots, and you're stuck being an NIKKE for life.
You'd quit? That can't happen!
So, what is it you want to make? You haven't come up with anything?
I did. I want to make a hero NIKKE.
And it's Laplace. How does this come about?
I need 10 seconds! No, wait, 10 minutes.
Lala Plus? You think it's Lala?
Glass Slippers is sparkling today too.
Seeing that the maid is already NIKKE, I don't see how they could convert her into Laplace.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
Plus, she was way too old for Laplace's, smaller stature. There's got to be a brand new character.
A hero, NIKKE?
Yep.
You do understand how important this is, right?
Lala is Epino.
This will be presented to the public under the Bacillus's name.
Dude,
Dumb.
Epinel fans in shambles once again. It's been how many days? 500 days since the last time she was mentioned in any way, shape, or form.
Of course I know that.
Then why does your idea sound like it came straight out of one of those superhero movies you love so much?
It's not like that at all.
As if. It's written all over your face. You watched one before bed last night, didn't you?
I did, but that's not what led to this. It just came to me. Since we lost the Second Surface Reclamation War, what the public ultimately wants is a strong NIKKE.
A strong NIKKE.
Yep. You said it yourself before. Once humanity entered the Ark, we started trying to make NIKKEs more and more stable. The focus shifted away from combat performance and more towards stability.
6 years old, by the way. Actually, that's unconfirmed. But very young.
But what you really need in a situation like this is something with amazing performance. And then it hit me. We need something strong enough to win anytime, anywhere. Like a hero.
You sons of bitches.
If we use that energy application method we came up with last time, I think we could actually pull it off.
Well, well. Look at you.
Maxwell roughly tussles. It's tussles now. Syuen's hair.
Hey!
Aren't you something? How do you come up with this stuff at your age?
Oh, she's asking the question we're all asking.
Is there really something special in your bloodline?
What's a bloodline?
I'm saying you're smart, just like your father.
Well, obviously. I am his daughter after all. Anyway, do you think this is okay?
Honestly, it's a pretty childish idea,
What?
but it's good. And you can tell it's your idea.
Really? Then it's settled.
All right then. This is your project, so you take the lead. I'm just here to back you up. Go ahead and make whatever you want. I'll be right here to help.
Got it.
From that day on, in order to create this new NIKKE blueprint, the two of them spent night and day working in Maxwell's lab.
I don't really get this part. Can you help?
At your age, it'd be more strange if you even knew any of this. Why else do you think your father told me to assist you? It's exactly times like this when you should put me to good use.
Then, can I ask questions whenever I want?
Ask away.
Maxwell takes on a mentor role and fills in the gaps in Syuen's knowledge. She's a lot more than a mentor at this point. She basically is her foster mom.
Are you really sure you're okay with seeing this? It's not exactly a pleasant sight for a kid.
How am I supposed to make a blueprint without even knowing how NIKKEs are made? I was born and raised under Basilis's roof. I can handle something like this.
If it ever gets to be too much, just say so, and I'll get you out of there.
Maxwell also shows Syuen the NIKKE manufacturing process firsthand.
I'm beat.
Whoa, this is a new background. That's cool.
It's already past 11. Hey, Syuen, aren't you tired?
Not at all.
It's well past a kid's bedtime.
I'm not a kid. How are you tired already? Are you that out of shape?
You cheeky little brat. You've only got this one thing to do, but we grown-ups have a whole lot more on our plates.
Meanwhile, Abe would turn herself into a NIKKE immediately, just to keep going. Just to go infinitely. Day and night.
I've got my own end-of-month report to prepare on top of all this.
If you're having such a hard time, why don't you just become a NIKKE?
Oh, right.
What did you just say, brat?
I've heard other researchers even volunteer to become NIKKEs.
Yes.
So why haven't you?
Because then I wouldn't be me.
Oh no. That's kind of sad. Knowing what happens.
What?
Personally, I don't think a NIKKE version of me can really be considered the same person as I am right now. From my body composition, down to the very principle behind how I generate energy, every last bit of it is different. How could I even be considered the same individual? Of course, if you believe memories define an individual, then a NIKKE made for me would still carry the same memories and thought process as I do.
Where has this Maxwell been this whole time? The answer is, it's because we've only known the NIKKE version. The human version was so much better.
So you could argue I would still be myself. But there's always the chance that even the tiniest detail could be different.
Also, she has to babysit two idiots. That definitely hinders her performance.
Well, I guess so.
And even that slight margin of error is enough that I could never accept that thing as truly me. I'll admit, maybe I'm a bit hung up about it. But anyway, most of those researchers choose to become NIKKEs because they wanted to keep researching for ages. But if you never intend on venturing outside the arc, Evergreen takes care of the lifespan issue easily enough. So there's no real reason to become a NIKKE just to extend your lifespan in order to complete your research.
You really hate the idea that much? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
Her little grin. Her little smile.
Keep on feeling tired then. Not me, though.
Why, you cheeky little... Quit burning the midnight oil like this, or you'll stunt your growth, you hear?
I'm growing just fine.
Maxwell and Syuen spend their time together, pulling all-nighters. True to Maxwell's words, being the capable researcher she is whenever she isn't spending time with Syuen, she finds herself busily rushing from place to place. During those hours, Syuen holds up in the library that is restricted to direct Missilus descendants. And we got another forbidden library. There's 2 of them.
Here it is. The prototype's blueprint.
There she pores over the blueprint. The flow of energy, the internal structure. She sears every last thing that makes up the body into her brain, committing it to memory. Then one day, amid her daily trips to the library. By the way, it makes even more sense why Syuen does everything she can to become a NIKKE now, right? When Enoch threatens her, she's like, no, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. It might be because of Maxwell's words.
Everything is coming along okay.
Jin comes to see her. Yeah, not to become. Did I say to become? Not to become. Does everything she can to not become.
I need 10 seconds! No, wait, 10 minutes.
Don't get in my way. Glass Slippers is sparkling today too.
Worst girl, what has she done? She's done nothing. She's literally done nothing.
So, this is how powerful maids can be. What's it to you?
Just curious. That's all.
Mind your own business.
Sweetie, do you want to become CEO?
Oh. Get a little bit of a rivalry?
Why in the world does everyone keep asking me that?
Because you're part of Missilus.
What is this song?
If we go purely by legitimacy, you'd have a stronger claim than I do. After all, you're the child born of his lawful wife.
Oh, so there is a mother. And Jin wasn't born? Wait, who'd her dad fuck for Jin? What is going on? Okay, so it wasn't like some weird stuff. The dude actually had a wife. Or has a wife. Yeah, they're half... Yeah, we know they're half sisters.
At a time when Missilus is experiencing a PR disaster. If you were to develop the very breakthrough that turns the whole situation around. There's no way they wouldn't appoint you heir.
What does my becoming the heir have to do with you?
Because then, I wouldn't get to call you sweetie anymore. We'd be rivals after all, wouldn't we?
Do you want to be the next CEO?
Yes. There's something I want.
Oh?
Something you want?
More precisely, there's something I want to know.
The music stopped. What is she about to say?
And what's that?
Oh, fuck. Okay. What is it?
The truth of the world.
Oh. Okay. Be a little more precise.
The truth of the world?
The truth that could reveal the origin of the NIKKEs. No, of the Raptures.
Yes, yes. Yes, Jin. We are the same. Me and you. We're one and the same. I agree. I want to know. Who cares about all this other bullshit?
Aren't you curious?
Yes.
About Nymph, a complete mystery we can't even begin to decipher.
Yes.
and the true nature of the core that makes up a NIKKE. Also, the fact that NIKKEs and Raptures share remarkably similar structures.
Yes, yes!
I have a feeling that if I became Basilis's CEO, I could learn all of it.
You think you'll learn all of that just by becoming Basilis's CEO?
You don't know, do you? Just how much authority the CEO of Basilis actually holds. How many secrets they're privy to. Once you truly understand, I'm certain you'll want that position for yourself, too.
I don't need any of that.
I do. I want to know. Yeah, those are the real questions that we've been dying to know.
I only want to be useful
I
to
don't
Father.
want to be useful to your father.
Why?
Because I love him?
What? How? What has he done for you?
Because you love him? Oh, you're such a sweetie.
Don't call me that.
I'm not sure if Father sees it that way, though.
Or Jen knows. Jen is old enough to know.
What?
Sweetie, you're scared of me, aren't you? You think I'm off-putting, and you hate me, right? Because I'm different from you. Someone like you could never have turned that maid into a NIKKE, could you?
Obviously not. How could I possibly turn Lala into a NIKKE just because she made me uncomfortable?
Because it was efficient. I could gift her to you while you were going through a rough patch. And while I was at it, I could even test the memory wipe procedure one more time. We both benefited. 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
That's exactly why I can't stand you!
It's very logical.
Do you think I'm the only one who thinks this way?
Who else could possibly think the way you do?
Or Father? I don't know what sort of person you imagine Father to be. But to be blunt, Father and I are very much alike.
Yeah.
What?
Do you really believe Father killed that thing because she was a spy?
Oh, yeah. Yep. There it is. There it is, boys.
What are you even talking about?
Have you ever seen a shred of evidence that your maid was a spy?
Oh my goodness, this guy sucks. We knew it.
Did you ever hear where or how she supposedly acted as a spy? She died because she either served the purpose Father assigned her, or she got in his way. I'm certain of it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't put too much faith in him. I'm sure he has ulterior motives, just as he always does.
GN for CEO. CEO. There has not been a shred of anything that makes GN a bad person, by the way. She's just very logical. Sponsored by GN.
And it'll be nothing at all like what you're hoping for. In that man's eyes, NIKKEs, humans, the 2 of us, there's no difference at all. We're all merely resources for Basilis. Or for himself, rather.
That's what it seems like.
Don't speak ill of Father. You're trying to drive a wedge between me and him right now, aren't you?
Wake up!
I suppose you don't trust me enough to believe me.
Syuen shoots up from her seat.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Sweetie, don't forget my advice.
I don't care.
Syuen runs off.
This is probably the last thing I'll ever do for you, sweetie.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, out of all the faces she's made, this is probably the scariest one. Also, wow, what a sentence. What does this even mean? They're just rivals from now on? Like, this is it? I guess? That's what she means.
You ran into Jien?
Yes. She told me not to trust father, and said he definitely has some other motive this time, too.
Maxwell, lay it on her.
She was trying to turn me against father.
Some other motive, huh?
She even said Lala wasn't killed for being a spy. She died because of some other reason. She's the absolute worst. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
She might not be entirely wrong. Yeah,
Or wrong at all.
maybe I've been too naive about all this. Entrusting you with something this big, so suddenly? What in the world is the boss thinking? He must have something up his sleeve.
What motive could there possibly be? Father is nothing like her. I'm sure he entrusted me with this for my sake. He said he believed I could do it. That he was excited to see what I could do. That means he trusts me, doesn't it? I'm telling you, Father is different. He's truly doing this for my sake. Even with Lala, he must have done that because he was worried about me. He must have acted first so I wouldn't get hurt.
Yes, I'm sure he's different. If you say so, then that's how it is. You'd know better than me. After all, you're family and I'm just a mere employee.
I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, whatever the motive, it doesn't change what needs to be done. Let's just keep at it and give it our best.
All right.
Let's see what happens. Days go by until finally.
Well, is it okay? Anything look off to you?
Maxwell looks at the tablet Syuen holds out. Man, I feel like these are smiles we just never see again.
Yeah, this'll do nicely.
Also, yeah, Maxwell looks totally different here. Rest in peace.
Really?
You actually pulled it off. Completing a NIKKE blueprint of all things at your age. Good work, Pipsqueak.
You did great too, Maxwell.
Syuen has completed her hero NIKKE blueprint. Cool. Laplace is en road. Okay. Are we even halfway? Let's keep going. Let me stand up. Ah, good old water. In just a matter of 5 notes, Jien and Syuen have become such amazing characters. It's incredible what they can do in 5 notes. Oh, and Maxwell as well. Whew. All right. It truly is incredible how they can just do this.
Maxwell? I'll do okay, right?
What's with you? Why are you so jittery? Besides, the report's all prepped. All you've got to do is present your blueprint to the boss.
I know that, but I'm still really nervous.
You said you didn't care about inheriting the business. So there's no real pressure to nail the presentation, is there?
Still, Father's going to be watching.
Then all you've got to do is impress him. Forget about the rest of them.
That's true, I guess. Just impress Father. Wait, that's even more nerve-wracking!
Then just look at me when you talk. I'm going to be in there too anyway.
Man,
Right.
what a great mother.
That might be best.
Ready?
Yeah.
Syuen, don't worry. You've been doing great. It's all going to be fine.
All right.
Then let's go in.
Syuen stops resolutely. I can't read that. Or I can't say that. Resolutely into the meeting room. It's time for the presentation. Syuen thinks back to that very day.
So, she was playing maid while spying on us all along. Awfully brazen of her.
The day her maid, a girl named Lala, was accused of being a spy. The day Lala lost her life at the hands of her father. She still remembers the look in her father's eyes.
Your maid was executed on suspicion of espionage. A little longer, and she would have taken you hostage to blackmail us.
She was going to take me hostage?
This is the last time I'll deal with such situations for you. Next time, you'll have to do it personally. As Macilis's heir, you'd better get used to this sort of thing.
Me? Personally? Handle Lala?
You can do that, can't you?
His probing eyes are measuring her worth, watching for her reaction. At that moment, the girl begins to vaguely sense it. That what Jian said might actually be true. That Lala might have never been a spy at all. But she cannot bring herself to admit it. Because that would be proof that her father does not love her.
A hero NIKKE.
And so, once again, the girl understands that her father's eyes are appraising her. Those same probing eyes settle on Syuen's blueprint, weighting the worth of the hero. A glint of intrigue appears within them. Seeking reassurance, the girl turns her eyes to gauge how the others are reacting.
This is more than I expected.
She catches a rare flicker of surprise on Jian's face. A very welcoming one. She sees the board members nodding their heads with an interest. Lastly, Syuen glances at Maxwell. Their eyes meet, and she smiles. Oh, dude. The relationship between these two is so wholesome, man. I didn't get any of this prior to this story. That really sucks. With that, she's certain of it. It's a success. But what happens? What happens?
Pathetic.
Oh, fuck. This guy happens.
What?
The girl looks once more into her father's eyes.
You kept me waiting all this time. For something as trivial as this?
His eyes have gone cold, turned to ice.
A hero, NIKKE. What childish nonsense.
Contempt fills his eyes.
I thought you'd grown hungry for the CEO position and were applying yourself. But you've amounted to nothing in the end.
That's not it!
I even went so far as to assign you my chief engineer for this. You've squandered not only the company's time, but its manpower as well.
How can you say that?
I'm sorry.
Get rid of it.
What?
Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Syuen raises a trembling hand and retrieves the tablet she'd submitted.
Syuen.
GN, issue a press release. Announce that the alpha particle purification device has been enhanced, and blah-blah communication is now possible across the entire surface.
Okay. That's a weird turn, all of a sudden.
State that Macilis will make part of this technology available to the central government, free of charge.
He's announcing that now, right after the failure of Syuen? Wasn't he holding this information for... What? What is he planning? Is this all a ruse?
As you wish.
What kind of chess is this guy playing? Hold on.
All that waiting on this nonsense. Now I have to give up more than I planned.
Okay, so maybe not. He says he's giving up. Syuen hurries out through the back door with her head bowed. Aw. Go get him, Maxwell. Oh, yeah. Maxwell shoots a glare toward Enme, grinding her teeth, then hurries after Syuen. Enme stares after them, unblinking. Syuen runs down the hallway. Anywhere would do. She just wants somewhere to hide her shameful self. So she runs to that familiar place. At the end of the third floor hallway lies a break room no one ever visits due to its shabby state. It's her hideaway. The place where she'd fled to escape her father's gaze after losing her maid.
Syuen,
The place she first met Maxwell.
I knew you'd be here.
Just like that day, she had come looking for the little girl, offering a slice of cake to confront her,
What are you doing in here?
comfort her.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's head to my lab and...
But today, Syuen doesn't want comfort. She feels as though she might lash out at anyone who draws near.
Don't come in. Get out. I want to be alone.
What good is being alone? Let's go out and get some cake.
I said get out! I can't stand the sight of you! This is all your fault.
Uh-oh.
Why did you tell me everything would be okay? You said it would all work out. You said everything was going to be fine.
Syuen,
You should have told me. If they were childish thoughts, you should have said it wouldn't work. Instead, I had to sit there and be told I wasted your time. The way Father looked at me.
yeah, you're right. It's all my fault.
Maxwell?
I'm sorry. I failed to see through the boss's intentions. I was far too naive. That's on me.
Damn, dude.
So don't blame yourself. Lay it all on me.
Maxwell. What happened?
No, that's not.
Don't stay in here too long. You might catch a cold.
Maxwell?
I'll head out first.
Maxwell leaves.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maxwell.
Syuen weeps for a long time in the familiar darkness, clutching onto her shattered world. Maxwell clutches her fist as she listens on. No matter how hard she racks her brain, there's nothing she can do for Syuen at this moment.
Damn it.
From that day on, Syuen never sets foot outside her own room. Oh wow, jeez. From that day on.
I need 10 seconds! No, oh wait, 10 minutes.
This is rough.
Don't get in my way.
It's getting rough, man. We're only on Note 6.
Just a moment. Let me brush off this
Momwell,
sand.
yeah. That's so sad that, I keep saying this, but knowing what's happened to her. What happens for her to become a
Come
NIKKE?
on, let's go enjoy the rest
Unwillingly.
of our vacation, Prince.
I was not ready either for how amazing Maxwell
Nice
is.
to be a hero every once in a while.
Where's the mom? I'm assuming it's
got
just a
all
typical
dirty.
she died,
I'll have to change later.
or they turned her into a
Don't get in my
NIKKE too.
way.
Or I guess both could be
How
said,
annoying.
you know, both could be true. Where's the wife?
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
This event actually gonna make me like Syuen? Unfortunately. But then you're gonna reread, what is it, chapter 2? And be like, oh wait. So far, all the spouses have been missing. Like, we know, at least we know what happened to Mustang. Pretty died. But yeah, Mustard also died. We got confirmation that she died. All the wives just died. All the wives just die in this game. After Missilis announces that it has enhanced the oval particle purification device, the previous public outcry over Missilis's supposed incompetence swiftly dies down. And just as everything was settling,
You sent for me?
Go to MMR. Retrieve the remaining VTC data.
Now? Of all times. This is a bit sudden.
what does this guy even do, by the way? He just makes his daughters do everything? What do you even do?
Pray tell, what do you mean now of all times?
The NIKKE blueprint Sweetie made. That was undeniably real. She's achieved something no one else has since we entered the Ark. She's taking the
Ding dong,
NIKKE
ding
body in a
dong.
new direction.
Oh, thank you, Cyber Soldier, for the 10. Feels like only yesterday when I was cheering for Syuen's demise when Yuani went to town on her. I'm glad it was just yesterday for you, because it has felt like an eternity for me. Sometimes you forget that Syuen was a piece of crap. Too busy playing 40 chess, I guess. Okay, GN time.
There's no way you're unaware of what it's worth. I wondered why you tossed it in the trash. Now I see.
Ah, it was a ruse. He knew.
What does any of this have to do with you going to MMR?
You have no intention of ever letting me out after that, do you?
What? After what?
Who's to say?
You're just gonna lock her up in MMR? At such a young age?
You've already decided on the next CEO. Is it Sweetie?
Enough of this blithering nonsense.
That's so sad.
Now that you've gotten everything you've needed out of me, you're casting me aside?
Off you go.
Oh my. Dude. That's so sad.
Once you return, the position of CEO will be yours.
Oh, shut up.
Do you take me for a fool? You really think I'll go quietly?
I do. Power, ability, connections. Tell me, which of these do you have that surpasses me?
Poor Chien, man.
I trust you'd rather not be seen making such a pathetic spectacle of yourself, being dragged there by someone else.
Father.
Man, this guy sucks, dude. This guy sucks. I know, this dude is aura farming on a child. His own child. Like, dude.
One day, I will lay that brain of yours on a lab table and pick it apart, bit by bit.
I want to be right there too.
I'll make you regret you ever had me develop that memory control device.
Do as you like. If you ever gain the means to do so, that is. Go to MMR.
At least Mustard was aura farming on a fully grown man. Okay. Mustang or Hansen was in his early 20s at the very least. This is literally like a 15-year-old chick. Like, dude.
And unless the CEO grants permission, or the board requests it, don't return to the Ark.
Huh? The CEO's permission, or the board's request? You really do consider your children as mere pawns, don't you? Fine. I will find my way back, no matter what.
Operation Rescue GN. It's time. It's time. Mustard was a horrible human, but just a bad father. Enmei's a horrible both. Yeah, Enmei is a horrible both. Yes. Although Mustard has demonstrated he's done some pretty terrible things. Enmei is a lot more vague, but in terms of fatherhood, yeah, he sucks just as much.
And I will put you on my lab table if it's the last thing I do.
Do as you please.
Jen leaves.
Enoch,
Yes?
make sure the big one makes it to MMR as instructed. Unlike the small one, she's becoming somewhat formidable. She knows how to use that head of hers.
Understood.
If the conditions I named aren't met, cut off every route back to the Ark. I'll be heading out in 2 days, as promised.
Okay.
It seems the location has been triangulated.
Why does he have pull over an Enoch?
All
Who
right.
is this guy? Enmei switches on the screen and gazes at the red dot displayed on the vast map.
At last, I've found it.
Sorry, what'd she say? Okay, she just found the place.
I'd rather not waste my strength on frivolous endeavors. So don't get in my way. This should complete our deal. I've opened up communications so that your influence extends even to the surface.
Yes. I've confirmed communications to the surface.
Okay. So this is the whole thing with her bidding with Chatterbox? Is that why? it has to be more than that, right? It has to be more than just her dealings with Chatterbox to make deals. I just said the same thing. Is there something else other than that? What is he after? Let's see.
Thank you, May. Is Syuen confirmed as the next CEO then?
That's right. The instant the big one sets foot in MMR, release the article. Let everyone know that Macilis' CEO is changing.
He's just...
Breaking news.
Okay, so I thought they were going to wait a little bit longer, but he is actually giving the CEO position to the 6-year-old girl. And he's just going to fuck off to do whatever this is. That's what's happening. Unintended consequence was the chatterbox thing, then a goal of the communication. Perhaps. He goes to get milk. He actually does the meme. He actually does the meme.
Following Elysion's recent change in leadership, we now hear that Macilis Industry will follow suit. The next CEO has been confirmed as Syuen, the youngest daughter of the current CEO, May.
What is this? I became... what? The CEO?
So it's like neither of the daughters got what they wanted, because Syuen didn't actually want to become a CEO, especially at this age. Jian wanted to, but now she's in MMR. Dude, it's just...
Boss.
This guy sucks.
I've only just stepped down and already people are barging into my room without permission.
What are you thinking? You're stepping down as CEO. And you're not appointing Syuen as your successor, but putting her in charge immediately? That little kid.
That's right. The small one is a better fit for the Macilis of today than the big one.
You know it as well. You know what that kid was hoping for. You know all she wants is for her father to recognize her achievements just one more time. But how? How could you do this instead?
Yes. Affection. That's what she wants, I suppose. She's always been that way, since she was young.
Someone needs to beat this guy into a pulp.
Which is precisely why I won't give it. Anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate.
What?
Did you really think I didn't like that blueprint?
What are you saying?
It's a genuine piece of work. To have the talent to produce a genuine NIKKE blueprint at that age is impressive. I haven't seen anything like that since the second-generation Grimm's models. She's truly of Macilis' bloodline. With talent like that, her age is irrelevant. She can manage being CEO just fine. Even if her temperament worsens, or if she acts like a child. Her innate ability will produce results regardless.
Then why did you say all those things to her?
Yeah, you could have just not said anything.
Like I said, anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate.
But that doesn't mean you need to go the other way. You could have just stayed at neutral. What is this process?
Only those who are hungry and driven by desire can grow.
So that's why you said what you said? Calling her worthless and a nuisance? Just for that reason alone?
Yes. In the end, she will reach greater heights because of it. If affection is what she craves most, all the better.
Newsflash, big man. She almost got turned into a NIKKE because of this thinking. You clearly have no idea what you're talking about. We have hindsight.
Allowed her to be raised at my side. I could have spoon-fed affection to her, little by little. keeping it just beyond her reach while spurring her on. But it wasn't to be. So, my only option is to withhold it from her for the rest of her life.
Enmei!
Maxwell slams her hand down on Enmei's desk.
What do you even take your own child for?
A monster.
Bro, did he even hesitate? Oh. Who is your wife? Who is your wife? Who's your wife? Why? What? Huh?
What?
Or someone with the makings of becoming one. As the head of a company built to hunt monsters, don't you think you have to become a monster yourself to qualify as CEO of Massilis?
You can still go up against the Raptures, even without becoming a monster.
Thank you, Lord Driston. Remember, Aizen Enix said the CEOs are above her authority. Enix can't force Syuen to become a NIKKE. Okay. Clearly, I did not remember that. Thank you, if that is true. Yes, Syuen wouldn't know that because she became a CEO so young. She barely knows anything.
The consequence of us showing mercy is there in plain sight, up in space.
Oh yeah, the music. Whoa, what do you say? The consequence of us showing mercy is there in plain sight. Up in space. Hold on. Wait, one more line.
And yet it looks like there's a fool who still believes she can win by coming at the enemy as mere humans.
What do you mean? We showed mercy? We've known... Hold on. Did by the second Reclamation War we knew the Queen was in space? Because Old Tales, when they went to go fight the Queen, they went to the lift. They took the lift up, right? So they must have known. There was what they're saying here, if that isn't relevant then, if what they're saying here is that there was a point in time before any of this even started that they could have just killed the Queen. We've known Queen was in space since Red Ash. Okay, so since the first. Before even the first. Kill the Queen or prevent her creation. Yeah. Showing mercy. Us showing mercy. So VTC created like a Frankenstein or a Frankenstein's monster Maybe? Fuck. Ah, it's too vague. It's too vague. More. Give me more.
To think that fool was my own subordinate.
Okay, what? Oh, you're talking about Maxwell. You're talking about Maxwell.
I took you for someone fairly clever. But in the end, you're simply another human who's grown complacent, living in the Ark.
But this goes back to that saying, if we become monsters to fight monsters, then what is even the point? What is even the point? If we're all just raptures at the end of the day, then who cares? What does it matter?
If you're so desperate for a monster, you could have just appointed GN CEO.
Even GN is not that much of a monster.
She craves that position more than anything, so... Don't tell me.
Yes, that's exactly why. It's precisely because that's what the big one desires the most.
Oh my god. I think he was successful with Jien. But with Syuen, not so much, I would say. I think this reasoning worked with Jien quite well. Because she has come a long way. This guy.
That's why I can never give it to her. Because she'd be satisfied. Even now, she believes she could win against the small one at any time. She's impossibly smug, condescendingly calling her sister sweetie.
Okay, I think we can agree on one thing here, Mr. Enmei. She is impossibly smug. And that is why she's one of the greatest NPCs in the entire game. Thank you, Cyber Soldier, for the 5. Enmei was the one who created Penguin Noir. That is so funny. This guy is... I don't think I've ever seen a character like this. This is such a oddball. Like, almost creep. Disturbing guy.
A monster must be kept hungry. Someone who is satisfied stops growing. That cannot be allowed.
Which is why there's no limit, there's no level cap to NIKKE, by the way. The whales must never be satisfied.
Otherwise, Masilis and the Ark would stagnate. When they have to keep expanding, lest they be devoured by the monsters.
Fine. Let's say this monster theory of yours is correct. But it's nothing more than that. A theory. What if Syuen refuses to cast aside her humanity to become a monster? What then?
Yeah. What then, bozo?
Then the big one will emerge and devour her.
But what if the big one creates an extremely handsome guy that does everything? And now the whole CEO position doesn't even make sense.
NIKKE would never sit by and watch Masilis fall. The small one will live in constant fear, never knowing when everything she holds might end up in the jaws of a monster. That's when she'll grow desperate to perform.
Okay, fine, I'll give you that. She has been doing better ever since the whole NIKKE thing.
Whether she becomes a monster or not,
You're insane. How could you do this to your own child?
He doesn't see them as children. He doesn't, lady.
You're the one who's the monster, not Jian or Syuen.
I know that.
He's gonna say something like, I don't show them affection even though I want to, because then I'll be satisfied. He'll just flip the cards.
Everyone born into Massilis is the same. They're either a monster, or they fall short of becoming one. You think the small one is any different?
Syuen is different. She's truly...
Is that so? I wonder if you'll still be able to say that once time has passed. If you can't bring yourself to leave the small one's side, the day will come when you'll realize the truth in my words.
I will never let it come to that.
Damn. Ah, Maxwell. So good. But what happened?
Oh. From where I stand, you're the most fitting one of all.
Fitting for what?
Being devoured.
With how affectionate you are, you'd be the perfect catalyst for driving the small one over the edge.
What?
Oh, stop. Who are these people, man? Anderson. Anderson, please. You missed one. You missed one. There should have been 201. 201, dude. You missed one. Dude, please. Who are these people, man?
I
Where
told
is it?
you, didn't I? If affection is what she's starved of, then I'll see to it she never has it for the rest of her life.
You cocksucking motherfucker. Run! Run! No! A thin needle flies through the air and lodges itself in Maxwell's shoulder.
What is this?
Maxwell lifts her head, only to see a gun muzzle before her.
Stealth?
A wave of dizziness washes over her, and she crumples to the floor.
I was actually about to send for you myself. I appreciate you coming to me first. You absolutely cannot be present at the small one's inauguration, you see.
And...
Maxwell loses consciousness.
Get her out of here.
Enme walks out, leaving Maxwell's crumpled form on the ground. That evening, Enme, Massilis' second CEO, vanishes from the Ark without a trace. Man, if we didn't know anything about Maxwell before all this, all of us would have assumed she just was killed, you know? It would have been a way worse story. Thank goodness we know. Kinda. What note is this? Is this 7th? Is this 8th? I look over and someone says Maxwell is very hot. Yes, thank you for... I appreciate there are still some that are thinking with the bottom half of their body.
Don't get in my way.
I appreciate that still exists. Velvet? Nah.
Come on, let's go enjoy the
Shade
rest
had
of our
nothing to do with
vacation, Prince.
Massilis. Yeah, there's a part 2. This is insane. 2 days later. Oh, we love this woman. To cover up the disappearance of Massilis' second CEO, Enme, the inauguration of his successor is held all the more lavishly before a gathering of prominent political and business figures.
Miss Syuen, listen carefully. If not for yourself, then do it for Mr. Enmei, who believed in you enough to entrust you with the CEO position before he departed.
Father believed in me?
Of course. Why else would he send Miss Jien packing off to MMR and appoint you as CEO?
That's true, but...
So, for Mr. Enmei's sake, if nothing else, you must not tremble up on that podium.
Oh, dude. Just thinking back, all the dialogue we had with Jien, it's just completely reframed. Now that we know she was forced to be down there. She didn't do it out of willingness. Thank you. Greatest show for the 2. I just went back and listened to chapter 40's Reptilian. Yeah. Keep us updated.
You have to carry yourself with the dignity befitting a CEO.
For Father's sake.
From this moment on, you are the CEO of the great Macillus industry.
You're saying we have a shot with Jen? We've had a shot for a while, dude. Since Wisdom Spring.
You must prove that Mr. Enmei was not mistaken in his assessment of you.
Prove that Father wasn't wrong.
You think he's a reptilian? No, the voices are not even remotely close. I don't think it's reptilian. I still think reptilian is one of the missing deputy chiefs. He's one of the 2. I really do think so.
You understand what I mean, don't you?
I think this is a brand new thing.
Yes, I understand. Don't worry.
That doesn't sound reassuring.
Do you know where Maxwell is, by any chance?
Oh, here comes the chatterbox theories. As soon as someone leaves the Ark, as soon as the dude leaves the Ark, they're chatterbox. I don't think it's chatterbox.
The chief engineer has apparently been holed up in her lab since yesterday.
Of course, you know, his whole shtick with becoming a monster definitely becomes true if he becomes chatterbox. But that's about it. Chatterbox becomes a simp for the queen. Like, it just doesn't read as Enmei at all. It's just not the same personality. And Ms. Indivilia? Now that.
In her lab? Then she's not coming?
Who's to say? She'll come if she has the time. If not, she won't. Attendance isn't mandatory for researchers, after all.
I see.
All right, Miss Syuen. It's time. Remember everything I said.
Got it.
Syuen steps up onto the podium. They could barely see her. Syuen wants nothing more than to step down from the podium. Every part of her wants to give up the CEO position right then and there. She turns her eyes downward. The board members are watching her. The female board executive mouths something silently. Mr. Enmei. Syuen turns her head toward the prompter. And then, steadying her trembling hands, she begins her speech.
To all the distinguished guests who have joined us, I am Syuen, the new CEO of Macillus. It is an honor to meet you all today. In accordance with the wishes of the second CEO, my father, Mr. Enmei, I, Syuen, will from this day to take full charge of all Macillus's operations. develop technology vital to the advancement of humanity. My father is currently conducting secret research deep within MMR, as it is critical work that cannot afford any undue delays. We ask for your understanding for moving so swiftly without a public announcement.
Honestly, she's doing pretty good for a 6-year-old that's terrified of public speaking.
But there's no need for concern. This is so as not to tarnish my father's good name. I, Syuen, will lead Masilis in upholding its reputation as the Ark's finest company, and carry on its legacy as the home of the most advanced technology in the Ark. Thank you.
Everyone applauds the remarkably young, diminutive CEO. Yeah, it was not bad, honestly. Syuen stands in the middle of the banquet hall.
Oh, Miss Syuen. Congratulations on your appointment. To think someone so tiny could rise all the way to the CEO's chair. You must be one smart cookie.
The man's gaze is filled with contempt.
So, Masilis is handing over the reins to a new generation. I heard Enmei had received evergreen treatments. I assumed he'd never give up his position, much like Mustang. I wonder whether this will turn out to be a positive development for Masilis.
The woman stares at her, sizing her up.
Goodness me, a child this young becoming the CEO? No matter how urgent things were, to leave a whole company to a child. Mr. Enmei really does things his way.
The lady shoots her a look of concern.
Wow, to be a CEO at that age. How enviable. What could a little tyke like her possibly know? So, she only became CEO of one of the big three because of nepotism?
Yes, actually. That is literally it.
I worry for Masilis's future. I really do.
The woman's eyes are laced with envy.
So, Enmei retires out of the blue without even showing his face? And then he leaves it all to this little girl? Something's fishy about all this.
That's what I'm saying.
Research or not, I think something's happened to Enmei.
In fact, you kind of sound just like him, dude. The man eyes Syuen suspiciously. All these eyes on her. All eyes on me. Sorry. Syuen turns her head away. There stands a colossal sign emblazoned with the Masilis Industry logo. Syuen feels the pressure rob the breath from her lungs. She turns to look back across the banquet hall. She glances around for a long while, searching for a familiar face. But neither her father, nor Jian, nor even Maxwell are anywhere to be seen. Man, she even looks for Jian. Oh, I would have loved to see that interaction. Okay. This event makes me I like both of them way more. Yeah. She's suffocating.
Miss Syuen, Masilis' new CEO. How are you feeling?
This further proves Jen did nothing wrong. First off, she was a minor. She was a child when she was sent to the MMR. So it's like legally she couldn't have done anything wrong anyways. It's like... And then, of course, Syuen is being treated like trash. Well, she smiles.
Wonderful. What more could I ask for? Especially on such a joyous day like this.
Averting her eyes from the pressure, she smiles as though it were the happiest day in her entire life.
Miss Syuen, we've prepared a cake in celebration of your appointment.
Syuen looks at the celebratory cake set out on the table. Syuen glances at her phone. Not a single person has reached out to her.
Would you like to eat now?
Forget it. Everyone, out! I'll eat when I want to.
At least allow us to set the table for you.
I said get out!
Of course.
The maids all leave. Syuen sits down alone before the celebratory feast. By the way, we still haven't had a single sign of Laplace or anything. Jeez. She looks across the table. Damn, dude. There is no one seated across from her. Her mouth contorts.
Wow, there's so much to eat. Everything's laid out just for me.
Syuen drags the cake toward herself. She takes a heaping forkful and shoves it into her mouth.
What the? It's good.
She crams another mouthful in, her lips twisting. The tears brimming in her eyes spill over. Syuen takes another forkful of cake. She forces it into her mouth in desperation until every last tear has fallen. Jesus.
My head.
Is she a NIKKE yet? Maxwell opens opens her eyes to find herself in her lab.
I'm in my lab? What? How long was I out for? What day is it?
Maxwell powers on her phone.
A whole week's gone by?
Okay, only a week. Not only, but, you know, I half expected it to be like 2 years or something.
And the inauguration.
Maxwell bolts outside.
So, you finally decided to show your face.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for your inauguration. Something came up.
Like what?
Maxwell wants very much to tell Syuen everything that her father has done, but then she remembers just how much Syuen loves him.
Sorry, I got so wrapped up in research the night before. I ended up collapsing from lack of sleep.
So you were sick, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I was a little under the weather.
Are you feeling better?
Of course. Right as rain.
All right, then that's all that matters. As long as you didn't stay away on purpose.
Why would I ever do that? It's your inauguration of all things. I'm sorry. I should have been there. No excuses.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Stop dwelling on it. I'll forget about it too.
But from that day on, Syuen never once visits Maxwell's lab again. And so, several years pass. Okay. Time skip. We got our time skip.
It's nice to be a hero every once in a while.
I got all dirty. Don't get in my way.
Yep, she tried. She tried. But we know what happens. We already know what happens. At the end of the day.
Did you see that? If not, then just ignore me.
with Elysion's Absolute Squad announcing record-high performance this quarter. Macillus Industries' stock price has hit another all-time low.
Well, we know this, we know whose music this is for.
Some analysts attribute this to the underperformance of the new CEO Syuen. The general consensus is that no new innovation has emerged from Macillus since she took office as the third-generation CEO. Syuen's record of violent outbursts and verbal abuse has also come to light, further fueling negative public sentiment. In response, voices within Macillus are even calling for the CEO to be replaced.
Turn that off already! It's driving me up the wall.
Oh, she's already that size?
What are you going to do about all this? This is why I keep telling you to treat people with some decency. And to manage your image a little. Do you have any idea how much you've been cursing lately? And your behavior has gotten way too aggressive.
I don't care!
Wait, so you're telling me she hasn't changed her look? It's been several years. Isn't she like 11? Are we supposed to believe that she's... Okay. Sure. Also, rip the hair. Now it's the "can I speak to your manager" cut.
You're the one who said if people treat me like dirt, I should dish it right back. You think it's easy being the CEO? Anyone who assumes this title ends up like this. Act sweet and clueless, and they'll take you for a pushover and eat you alive.
Several can mean 7 to 10. I disagree. I don't think several could mean over 10 or even close to 10, but okay. I think that's what they want us to believe.
How am I supposed to play nice?
There are plenty of CEOs who don't do things that way.
I know that. So what? Did any of them become a CEO at my age?
A dozen is 12. It's exactly 12.
You think I chose to turn out this way? It's because everyone kept coming at me from all sides that I ended up like this. And besides, so what if that's how the public sees me? Macillus won't crumble over something like that. Never.
Sure, Macillus will be fine. But you know full well that it's not Macillus they're after.
What's gotten into you? Why do you keep acting like I did something wrong? What exactly have I failed to do?
What do you think? Innovation. Your performance has been sorely lacking. I hate to admit it, but the two CEOs had quite the track record.
Maxwell? Are you even on my side?
Of course I am. Why else would I sit here and put up with your tantrums?
Who says I'm throwing a tantrum?
Listen, Syuen. This is no ordinary situation.
What's so out of the ordinary about it? You always blow things way out of proportion.
There's a rumor the board's been reaching out to other candidates.
What? What do you mean, other candidates?
Don't you remember? Jian, your half-sister.
You're telling me she hasn't thought about Jian all this time?
She's coming back?
Oh, please. Yes.
That's right. So this time around, you have to do something. Because this time, the Jackals look like they're actually making a move on your position.
What exactly am I supposed to do right now? You think results will simply drop out of the sky because I want them to?
What are you supposed to do, you say? You did the one thing even the great NIKKE never managed to pull off.
Don't tell me.
A NIKKE with new abilities. Let's make it happen this time. Once we do that, the Absolute Squad and whoever else won't be able to question your position as CEO.
No. Not happening. Don't even think about it!
Syuen, I'm not saying this because I was part of that project. It truly did have promise. You know it too. The look in Enmei's eyes back then.
What about the look in his eyes? The way he looked at me with contempt? Like I was worthless?
You know for a fact he thought it was good.
Then why didn't he ever say so? Why did he tell me it was pathetic?
Well,
That's how he does things. Say it.
Maxwell, don't bother trying to comfort me so half-heartedly. It only makes me feel worse.
listen.
Enough. Get out.
Maxwell is a researcher, not a therapist.
Syuen,
I want to be alone.
fine. I'll go.
Maxwell leaves.
Jian's coming?
Yes, yes, yes! Syuen slams the desk. Not me.
Damn those bastards on the board! After everything I did to fill the void my father left behind. What more am I supposed to do? What more do they want from me? Calling Jian back of all people.
Syuen curls in on herself. What's wrong with Jian, man?
My position is slipping away from me. I can't let that happen. I won't allow it. This position is the one thing, the only thing Father ever gave me. No, no! I won't let it be taken from me. But what do I do? Asking me to innovate on Father's level. How?
Do you
What
know
are
how
you
much I
supposed to do,
sacrificed?
you say. You did the one thing even the great Enmei never managed to pull off.
Yeah, we just saw
A
this.
NIKKE with new abilities. Let's make it happen this time.
Yeah, she doesn't have just daddy issues. She's got a lot of issues. Syuen stares blankly at her desk drawer.
She wants me to take it out?
Get rid of it. Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
See, that flashback makes more sense. That was a while ago.
No. If he found out I used it, Father would. Father would.
Father is gone, bro.
I have to find another way. I have to find a way.
This is where he makes... Oh, no, no. No, she makes Matisse.
There's got to be another way. There has to be.
But no matter how many technical achievements Syuen unveils, or whatever results Missilus and NIKKE's deliver, the stock price only continues to fall. Oh, the stock price. 1 month later, Syuen finally comes face to face with her.
It's been a while.
Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Ah, my beloved.
Syuen.
I gotta rewatch this in Japanese. I need to know what her voice is. Get someone in chat who watching in Japanese confirm that she actually has a voice. She has a voice? Okay. Yeah. New VA. Rip to the old one. Okay. Her longtime rival.
It's nice to be a hero every once in a while.
Yeah, Rip the goat. She was good.
It's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it.
Out of voice. But she has the Kansai? Kansai Ben?
So, this is how powerful maids
Okay, we're still on 10, dude. Okay, we're almost done. Come on.
How have you been?
What the hell? Why are you here?
Why do you think? I missed my cute little sister after all this time. Aren't you glad to see me?
You wish. Get back down there now.
That's horrible. Also, your head is so massive, dude.
I never gave you permission to come up here.
Come now, that's a bit harsh. I only just got here, and you're already sending me back down? Besides, I can come up without the CEO's permission.
Are you saying...
The board has been making a fuss about how much you've been struggling lately. I went through all this trouble just to make this trip here.
Those bastards.
It must be pretty bad if word reached even me, shut away down in that basement. Wouldn't you say? We're underground here, too, so it's a little funny to call my place a basement.
You...
Now, what was it I heard? Something about needing to deliver results, right? It seems what they want from you is innovation, no?
Why don't we just work together? You know? That might be a good solution.
Whether it's true or not, it's none of your concern.
You seem to both be good at different things.
Use it. The hero NIKKE. Now that Father's gone, you can use it, can't you?
I said it's none of your concern! Besides, I won't use it. I can do this without it. I won't use something Father disapproved of.
Syuen, do you still truly believe Father disliked it? Even now?
I mean...
By now, even you must know. No one has managed to match what you created, even to this very day.
Then why did Father...
Why else? Because he had ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives?
Fine, let's think of it this way.
Ooh,
Oh, Avon, the Dream Team. Thank you, sir, for the 10. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you much.
Why do you suppose Father put you in that seat? Because you're the legitimate heir and I'm not. You of all people should know that for all his other faults,
Thanks, man.
Father would never discriminate based on something like that.
Who says I don't know that? Don't talk as if you know Father so well.
Then there's only one answer, isn't there? It's because you made that blueprint.
Because I made the hero NIKKE?
That's right. He believed you were capable of taking NIKKE's in a new direction. That's why he gave you that position. Not me. That man may have been a liar, but he had an infallible eye for talent. Looking back, even I can admit that I was a little unhinged.
Wait a minute. How could you not like this character? I'm sorry. It's just... She's perfect. She's perfect. This is one of the best. This is one of the best characters in the game. This is just... A little? Ah. So good.
My true intentions were showing plain as day. Even I wouldn't hand the CEO position over to someone like that.
Watch what you say about Father!
Even after everything he put you through, you're still protecting him. What remarkable devotion, my dear little sister.
Don't mock me. Of course father means a lot to me.
Is that so?
He's been gone half your life. If we're thinking several was 8 years, he's been gone for more than half your life. How could you? Whatever. I don't get it.
Is that why you won't use it? For the sake of a man who trampled on his daughter's efforts to serve his own ambitions.
Jian is speaking the truth. She has not said anything wrong thus far. And also peak face.
Someone who threw away his lofty position and vanished. Even though he's not here to see it, you still can't bring yourself to use the greatest masterpiece you ever created. This devotion of yours. If you're still hung up on something that pointless, I suppose you're not quite desperate yet. Since going down there, I've learned all sorts of things. I don't covet your position quite as much as I used to anymore.
Oh. So it worked out in the end.
But maybe I should start gunning for the CEO title again.
What?
What I'm saying is, don't get complacent. If you keep letting your guard down like this, how should I put it? It kind of makes me want to go after your position again. Even when I had no intentions of it.
You psychopath.
It's reasonable.
Oh, don't get so worked up. I really did come here today just to see your face.
Yeah, Jian losing her drive as CEO. But she still knows that being the CEO gets her access to everything else. I wonder if she prior to this lost access to the Forbidden Library. But I doubt there's anything in there that MMR doesn't already know. Jen rises from her seat.
I'll come visit again sometime.
Don't ever show your face around here.
So mean. Jen steps out of the door.
So, you came up after all. Has the board started making its move?
Well, well, look who it is. Maxwell, it's been a while.
Long time no see, Jian.
Why did you turn down my recruitment offer? That really hurt my feelings, you know?
I prefer being up here to being down there.
Come now, whether it's here or there, it's all underground.
Sure, but the work's different, isn't it? MMR isn't buried down in the depths for no reason.
Oh, come on. There's no need to draw such hard lines. When it comes to NIKKE development, is there really a light side and a dark side? Either way, you're making something out of people. It's all the same.
Sure, yeah.
I'd thought that with someone as renowned in NIKKE weaponry as you on board, MMR might achieve better results. Such a shame.
Please. I'm not renowned. You're giving me far too much credit. Besides, there's no shortage of fine talent down below. So surely it's fine if someone like me can stay up here. Don't tell me. Does it bother you that your little sister has good people by her side?
Aren't you the one that wants to, like, dissect the commander? Sorry.
Not at all. What kind of person would resent having someone as dependable as you by her cute little sister's side? Then again, my little sister's been getting a lot of flack lately, hasn't she? And over a lack of results, no less. Should I conclude that a subordinate who initially seemed promising turned out less useful than expected?
Oh.
Or does the problem lie with a superior who can't properly utilize a capable subordinate?
It's the second one.
Or maybe our oh so capable Maxwell has secretly been hoping I'd become CEO all along.
I can assure you that isn't the case. Believe it or not, I've spent more time with that ill-tempered pipsqueak than you ever have.
Is that so? You say that, and yet your relationship doesn't seem quite the same as it used to be.
That's just how it goes. The older you get, the more people drift apart. Syuen's a grown adult now, after all.
That's true.
Okay.
Syuen isn't my sweetie pie anymore either.
So we got confirmation. Several equals like a decade. All right.
So for now, let's just chalk it up to me being incompetent.
Very well. Then do try your best, my dear incompetent subordinate, so that I won't be tempted.
Will do. This incompetent subordinate will give it her all. In the meantime, how about you scurry back to your natural habitat already? Quit picking on my precious pipsqueak of a CEO.
Sure.
Sheesh, that was draining. That attitude of hers. She's exactly like her father. Good grief.
Really? No. It's far more enjoyable to talk to.
I wonder if Syuen's okay.
Let's get a grip on reality there. Come on.
Syuen, are you okay? I just saw Jian coming out of your room.
Extreme fondness for only one person, that is her sister. Any implied threat is for motivation only. I mean, she seems to care. I just don't know how much.
What's with you? Someone walks in and you don't say anything?
Syuen is staring intently at the tablet in her hands.
Wait, isn't that...
It's about time. The hero NIKKE is displayed on the tablet's screen. My siscom? The fuck?
You seem to really like maids, Master.
Are we gonna create Laplace after all this time?
Glass slippers are sparkling today too.
Justice for Jian, I agree. She grew a foot.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
When is Jian Syuen Oyakodon? If I Google what siscon is, am I gonna regret it? Maybe. You might.
Citizens of the Ark, how have you all been? There's been a lot of talk about Macilis and me as of late. And I understand there's been a lot of needless concern. For instance, complaints of a lack of innovation. Or that I'm incompetent. That sort of thing. So, to put an end to those worries, I'm here to present something interesting to you all. The very innovation you've all been waiting for. Behold!
Letters pop up on the screen behind Syuen. Missiles Industry Advanced Technology Invincible Squad.
Introducing Project Matisse.
Wait a minute. That's what it stands for? Is this new information? Well, if it isn't, then I didn't know.
The culmination of all the technology Macillus Industry has to offer. Nothing like the mediocrity that came before. The true NIKKE archetype. The new NIKKE that wields the power of the original. I intend to build a new hero NIKKE squad that will save humanity. So, put your worries aside and start getting excited. Macillus is the originator of NIKKE technology. This will be made plain for everyone to see. With that in mind, we'll now be accepting applications from those interested in becoming NIKKEs for Matisse. A true hero must have the heart of a hero. Anyone is welcome to apply. Anyone who holds in their heart a burning desire to become a hero. Come knock on the doors of Macillus Industry.
Well, she's gonna get nobody except for one. And it'll
Given
be
the scale of
Laplace.
such a grand project, there will no doubt be significant risks involved. But I assure you, on the very reputation of Macillus itself, that you will be fairly compensated.
She's getting Drake. She'll get Drake first. Ooh. She'll get Drake first, and then she'll turn it down. And then Laplace will come, and she'll be like, that's it? These are my choices? And then she'll choose Laplace.
Well then, I'll see you at the interviews.
A girl watches the TV, her eyes glimmering.
Anyone who wants to become a hero? Finally! I can become a hero too!
What the fuck? Was she homeless? After Syuen's televised speech airs across the arc, Macillus Industry receives a flood of applications. All right, so we were
My
wrong.
reason for applying? Well, I want to become a hero, of course. It's Macillus, after all. So I was wondering, if I do get to take part in this project, how would the compensation work? And if it turns out to be a success, does that affect the compensation? If I join, would the payment be made right away? It's just that I'm a bit pressed for cash at the moment.
Some people come because they are desperate for money.
I heard rumors that if you become a NIKKE in this project, you won't get turned into a regular NIKKE, but a special one. And I heard that we become even more famous than those squads. Pretty or absolute? Is that true?
Well,
They
Pretty
said
wasn't
the
a
stuff
squad,
about
but
it being too dangerous is just to keep people away. Is that actually the case?
then there are those who are swept up by the rumors and drawn in out of curiosity.
My reason for applying? My mother said it would help her family. I mean, she said she hoped I could be of help. I came because I want to be of use to someone.
Well, this is depressing. Some are reluctantly dragged in at someone else's insistence.
I heard that I wouldn't have to worry about room and board. And, I heard there's pay involved. Everyone who joins the project gets compensated, right?
Of course. All of that is correct. Room and board are provided for the duration of the project, along with full hazard pay.
Huh, I see. That's a relief.
Do you have any further questions?
No, that's all the questions I had.
All right, then that concludes our interview. On your way out, you'll take a test determining your physical fitness. Finish that and you're free to head home. If you're accepted, we'll contact you by phone within a week, so be sure to answer.
Okay.
The nervous girl leaves the interview room.
I'm so stiff. All right, let's bring in the next applicant.
Hold on.
Hmm? Oh, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
I don't like them.
What?
I don't like a single one of them. How is it that not one of them came purely because they want to be a hero?
No one like that exists in this day and age. This is real life, not some superhero movie.
You were wrong.
Maybe back in the old days, when raptures were slaughtering us up on the surface. But there's not a single person in the Ark who doesn't know how a NIKKE is made. We're in an era where everyone becomes a NIKKE out of personal necessity. And on top of that, this is research into a new direction for NIKKEs. It's pretty obvious how grueling it's going to be. So people are either here chasing money or fame, or they're dragged in here for someone else's benefit.
So it's only going to be more of the same type of people?
Well, there might be a diamond in the rough, but yeah, the vast majority will be the same.
Yeah, it's like any hiring process. Just keep going. You'll find someone. Syuen rises from her seat.
What? Why are you getting up? We've still got some interviews left.
I'm leaving.
You want to leave now, but we're not finished.
I don't care. I've got a headache. You pick them.
But you're the one in charge. How am I supposed to do this without you?
You said they're all the same anyway. Just pick whoever you like.
Wait, Syuen.
Syuen walks out of the interview room. All right. You think Laplace breaks through the window? That's how she conducts the interview. She walks in, breaks a window.
This is how powerful.
All right, we're almost done. In the break room in the far right end of the third floor hallway. Oh yeah, her secret hideaway. It remains unknown to anyone. Oh, she's installed a couch.
No one's here today. As usual.
With practiced ease, Syuen takes a cake from the fridge. She pulls out a chair from the empty meeting room and takes a seat.
They expect me to make heroes out of those people? With mindsets like those, all we'll end up with is scrap metal.
Syuen takes a forkful of cake and shoves it into her mouth.
They're all the same. None of them are any good.
Why does it sound like she's like really stabbing that plate?
I feel like I made this decision impulsively because of GN. Is this even right? Was it really right of me? To try to create the very thing Father hated so much? Can a hero NIKKE really even be made?
We need cake ASMR.
Yes, it can be made.
Wait a minute. Is she in this room? From a corner of the dark meeting room, a tiny girl rises to her feet.
What the? You?
Oh no.
When did you get here?
When? I was already in here before you came in.
You were in here first? Then you should have said you were in here.
Baby Laplace, yeah. With some sports shorts.
I'm sorry, I only wanted to find somewhere to lie low, but I fell asleep.
You think she just gets in random fights?
More importantly,
The tiny girl draws closer, her eyes gleaming as she gazes at Syuen.
I've seen you before. I saw you on TV. You're gonna create a new hero NIKKE squad to save humanity. You said anyone who dreams of becoming a hero should come find you. That is you, isn't it?
It is. What's it to you? So, you know who I am?
I do. You're the one who makes heroes, aren't you?
Wait, you don't know who I am?
You're the one who makes heroes, aren't you?
Ugh, this conversation is going in circles. I'm asking if you know my name.
Your name? Am I supposed to know it?
Ugh, who exactly are you? And what are you doing in here?
I'm Laplace, and I've come to become a hero.
Wait, it's the same. Wait, she kept her name? All right.
What?
I said I've come to become a hero. Could you share a bite of that cake?
What? You lunatic!
Zero brings up. Wait, it is right there? Okay. Cool. Wow, that ended abruptly. I legit thought I was gonna keep going. Okay.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
Cool. Wow. Part 1 was insane. Like, right in this area was just unbelievable. I don't think we're gonna get any more, like, lore into her dad, huh? And in fact, GN might not appear anymore. I think part 2 is gonna be a little less... We'll see, we'll see. Wow. That was a lot of lore drops. But it was like, there's so much vagueness. Ugh. I hated it, but I loved it. What did her dad find? What did NIKKE find? The coordinates that they pegged, that they found with Enoch. Enoch is still hiding something from us. The current Enoch, the current day Enoch is still hiding something from us. She knows something. Hopefully now that we're deputy chief, we might be able to get more information out of her. But then again, she won't tell us unless we ask, and we have no idea. So it's kind of up to Syuen, right? At this point. We'll find out 5th Annie. Not even 4th. I think we'll find out a lot of stuff, okay? There'll be tons of lore drops when the arc finally comes to the surface. That's when a lot of shit will go down. Must just stay hungry and never be satisfied. True. That must be it. You can see baby Laplace's silhouette. Yeah, this one. Her dad wants her to be a starving artist, low-key. Yeah, this is a 3-week event. And then after this, it's the Persona collab, most likely. Man, it is so packed. Thank you, Tiberius, for the fingers. Thank you. Think NIKKE is mustard? Oh, so everyone is everyone. You know what? Yeah. I think Laplace is Laplace. He managed an incredibly well-written male character. In the very short amount of time he appeared, yes. He is very intriguing. But we do hate him. I think if he had the same amount of screen time as Mustard, he would have been another top candidate of villains. But he didn't have quite as much. You might have some for the next part. We don't know. You think NIKKE is Syuen's mom? NIKKE is completely AI. Everyone is Epinel. Yeah, that's it. Better dad, Mustard or Enmei? Seeing that Mustard lasted until Hansen was in his 20s, I would say Mustard. Enmei dipped. Enmei was gone. Mustard is dead, yeah. Enmei is absolutely alive. Because they literally said that he consumed Evergreen before he set off. So he's searching for something, and he is not going to die until he finds it. But what's weird is that he already knows the truth of the world, I'm assuming. Because that's the whole point of why GN wanted to become CEO, and he was CEO, so he already knew. So what he went to go find was not more knowledge, it was what the knowledge told him. Right? Might have to pull for Maxwell. Maybe a VTC base. Gluttony's real body. That's the meaning. If you were to learn about the meaning of this universe, would you? Is that where you're going to go to? I don't think it's like the Lift's, ultra massive core. Even though they were like, oh, we found, a red place. I don't think it's the match. I don't think it's the massive cores. I just, yeah. I don't know what else. Why would the meaning of the universe be on Earth? Well, if the Queen can manipulate physics, as I think Laberlio says, then I think if you can manipulate physics, you're getting close to God, basically. And then all of a sudden the universe becomes a lot smaller. I think that's it. What if Enmei is the queen? Man. That's quite the transition. What if Enmei found Mirror? Was corruption technology that important to him? No, I don't think so. Because Red Shoes was part of VTC. If he sets up alpha particles, then yes, it's something that can communicate. Imagine we find Enmei in the next chapters and he's changed. I think it's more like what if in the next chapters we find him and he's like a stone. He's just like sitting there completely frozen solid or something. And we're like, oh shit. Naita must be involved. He apparently created corruption at home with a mind control device. Was it a mind control device? I think she was threatening, right? She was threatening about it. I wonder if it might have to do something to do with the mutated raptures in Absolute Event. Maybe he found another queen, or like a dormant queen or something. So basically, he's just like Mirror, right? He found a puppet to control. Could be that. Back to Kivotos. we have to meet him at some point. Yeah, either he's the same old guy or he's turned into a monster. I can totally see that happening. Epinel's an eldritch god. I had a feeling. When you talk to on the surface, we know the Pilgrims, Eden, Mirror, Naita. Mirror seems like the only one who would make a deal with Enoch. He went to a hidden VTC lab. Maybe. But to go from Missilis just to go to another lab doesn't sound like something he would do, but maybe. You guys think Jien is working towards getting revenge on her father, or is she just fully going towards like finding the truth of the universe? Like she doesn't even care. It doesn't bother her. Maybe it does a little bit. But like the whole helping with the Mechanical Messiah, Project AD. She's doing both. Type of information we'll only know when, yeah. There's not much. No, he went somewhere, but what is the nature of that place? Yeah. And Miz, the Supreme Commander. I don't think so. The way we kind of know a little bit about the Supreme Commander and the way he is portrayed by Snow Crane doesn't remind me of Enmei. He's a lot more human. So not the Supreme Commander. Most likely that doesn't care, just pursuing. Yeah, that's the thing. Ogre. She vowed to dissect his brain. Like she meant it, man. So probably both. Just makes her character even better. She was already such an excellent character. Wow. Yeah, Supreme Commander comes off as a pretty good guy, which we assumed since Jien is working with him that Jien is also kind of a good person. At least that's what we think. Here, man, maybe Jien threat towards Enmei is a foreshadowing. Yeah, for sure. Commander is a clone of... No, we don't have any definitive proof. All we know is Project AD, which I assumed had something to do with Anderson. So he's a clone of Anderson, but not the Supreme Commander. And Miss Pinocchio. Now we're getting closer. Supreme Commander isn't Anderson? No. Enmei became Enmin? Oh, that's what happened. Well, now I really don't like the Enmin. What we know is that MMR did fun things with our body. They either created us or well, yeah, isn't that... What did Snow Crane say? Man, it's been a minute. She made it sound like we were basically created there, right? And that it's so classified. It is so beyond classified that she can't say anything. She can tell us everything else, but she can't tell us about the secrets. It's like, okay. Knew about us, but never met us. Syuen is still our childhood friend. Oh, that's right. They completely glossed over that. It didn't happen, boys. I totally forgot. Yes. They glossed over it. Not glossed over it. They skipped over it. All right. It didn't happen. Woo. It wasn't Syuen, which means Jien stocks are rising. The chance of it being Jien is 1% higher. What if the commander is a clone of Enmei? Well, let me know if we ever get a strand of purple hair. This is probably another setup. I think you can say that about most chapters. You're still holding out hope it was Syuen? I'm hoping that that's a no thank you on that. I think we're good. If they were gonna do it, it was this one. Okay. This was it. Enmei left to find Epinel altar. One day. It's gotta be soon, man. It's gotta be soon. If we're going based on silhouette, then Jien lost this one too. You are kind of right. You are basically right, yeah. Unless it's like a way younger Jien. Because that was like a teens Jien. We're talking like the same age as Syuen as this event. Because like if we're talking about a human that Commander met when he was younger, then Jien is the only person you can think of that's a female. So that's why I said Jien. Because they were... If he was created in MMR, deep down, then Jien is the only human down there. Most likely. Just a bunch of NIKKE researchers. BTC NIKKE researchers. Yeah, Matarex. There was definitely more info. There's definitely more lore drops in this 12-point node than all of Summer Event. But you got to give Summer Event some slack because it is the beach episode. Like, it is NIKKE's beach episode. It's supposed to be like Gooner Paradise. So, Commander ain't 60. Yeah, but he ain't human either. Or at least not a normal human. There's been many lines in this game. I think it was specifically in Snow Crane's event where they really wanted to convince you that Commander really isn't a human. Like, he's not really human. He may look like one, but he's something else. Summer Event does move... Yeah, the graduation is cool. Graduation, and then, you know, obviously Cinderella was goated. Cinderella kind of carried for me personally, obviously, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's to set up the journey for the twins, although the setup itself is arguably bare bones. I think that's the problem, was that even the setup was like, okay. Like, they just gave us scraps. But it was enough to make that video, at least. But that's it. There was nothing else. Yeah, Commander's just Jesus. Yep. Resist. How long ago was Snow Crane? It was before 3.5. It was earlier this year. I do think if you haven't read it, that's a must read. That is almost on the same level as Wisdom Spring, as in terms of non-voiced events that you should read. It was almost on the same level, especially the last few nodes. Super important. Do we know the Commander's age? Nope, we do not. Looking forward to how things progress. Yeah, this was like a voiced Wisdom Spring. This is really good. So, cool beans. All right, is that everything? Got out of the way? Nice. That was good. Ah, starved for lore. Starved for lore. We can't go a month without lore in this game. We're just right there, you know? We're right on the cusp of something incredible. 4th anniversary is going to be insane. Makes me wonder how big of a budget that 4th anniversary is going to be now. Just because it's just been back to back to back to back to back voiced events. Like, they're really pouring a ton of resources into telling this story. And it's crazy. Yep, part 2. JP, you guys really want to sit here and watch me download JP? It'll take a minute. I'll check it out after. I'll check it out after. Dodo Alt? Nah, come on. We just got Dodo Alt last year. Fourth. I'm so excited for 4th anniversary. It's not like they don't have the money. Yes? Alright, fine. Fuck you guys. Unless it bugs out. If this bugs out, because it does. Hold on. There's a less chance of it bugging out if I okay, that's cool. Thank you. If I go to the main menu. When is the Annie? Most likely towards the end of October. Okay. Towards the end of October and the beginning of November. So it pretty much exactly in 4 months. Or 3 months even, actually. Fourth Annie units, huh? I might have to do a stream where we guess who the 4th Annie is. Hopefully there are no leaks by then. Shift Up really needs to pull an Arknights, an Hypergriff, and just start going after these leakers, dude. It's just getting ridiculous. But let's say we don't know by then. I'll do another like guessing tier list stream where we figure out who are the most likely units. Because for now it's like Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel Altar, Scarlet Altar. I don't know. I don't think 4 Beasts. I think they're holding off on that. Irie banner. Yeah, Irie might be free. That could also be the pink haired chick. What's her name? Not Reptilian. Papillon. Could be Papillon as the free welfare. Marion Altar could be, honestly, because it's been so long since Marion has come out. Been long enough, so there could be Marion Altar. We could get like a uni altar, which is crazy to say. Especially now that we're dealing with Matisse, right? Behemoth for New Year. Just Behemoth? Because it's going to be 1 unit. Do it early. Yeah. I don't want Darth Uni. Fragile and Liverin. That is still so sad to me. They didn't even become playable characters. Fragile still has a chance, apparently. Although my impression was like, no, they're done. They just died and it's over. Liverin for sure is toast. Fragile's so sad, man. That's such a sad. Oh, whoops. I don't want to do this right now. When does she come in and talk to Syuen? That was a lot of dialogue. Was it here? Or was it the next? It's probably next. I'm wasting my time. Whoa! That's so similar. Yo. Nicely done.
なんでお前がここにいるの？
なんでって。可愛い妹の顔が見たくて来たに決まっているじゃないですか。
Yo, these guys are magicians. That is so similar. Woo! That Kansai band, bro. That is peak.
久しぶりに会えたのに嬉しくなさそうですね。
嬉しいわけないでしょ。さっさと帰って。アークに出てきていいなんて言った覚えはないわよ。
もう意地悪ですね。会いに来たばっかりなのにもう帰れなんて。
Woo! This is a great character.
それに許可なら出せるのは CEO だけじゃないでしょ。
まさか
妹が最近とっても辛そうって理事会が騒いでいたものですから。
Man, so good. Yeah, we need a GN. We need a GN ASMR ASAP. Nah, but still, you know, still rest in peace, the old one. That was the GOAT. That was the true GOAT. But she's doing a good job. She's doing a good job. Nice. Taking up the mantle really well. The exact, like, octave of the voice and everything.
無理を言って顔を見に来させてもらいました。
あいつら。
地下にこもってた私にも聞こえるぐらい大変みたいですね。
Very nice, very nice. All right. That's enough. All right, dudes. That was cool. I'm hungry. I want to eat some. We'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, thanks for the 550, Mr. Aura. Appreciate it. Have a good one, y'all. See you in 1 week. Might cook some bullshit. We'll see. No, I don't think I should make a video until the event ends, right? Yeah. We'll see. Thanks for the support. Goodbye.